Whew. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryoga. So, I'm in Hollywood right now, which I haven't been to in a while. So, I'm stumbling over wires and shit. Let's keep this on the left side today. So Scuff Jim Carrey's out here somewhere. Which I will have to hunt down. Which I probably should have double checked exactly where he was before I went live. But I know he was here a moment ago. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm actually looking for Mexican Andy and Scuff Jim, which I don't know. Like, I know I'm in the vicinity, but I'm not entirely sure where that nigga be. And I don't necessarily want to get off stream and try to find him, but I might have to get off stream and double check precisely where he's at. Yeah, he's here. This is the right spot. Yeah, I might have to end the stream. I should have totally double checked first. The agenda is to find where Scuff Jim Carrey is at. So if you would do me a favor and search on YouTube, SJC, he's streaming live. So I'm trying to figure out where he's at, because I know I'm where he was like 5 minutes ago. And oh damn, that nigga's throwing up. I'm just gonna move this way, like I'm not trying to film this guy throwing up out of the car. So yeah, anybody want to help me find him? I'm trying to find Scuff Jim Carrey. So I'm where he was about 5 or 10 minutes ago. So if anyone can give me like a pinpoint, he's streaming live. If you Google SJC or just Scuff Jim Carrey or just go to Ice Poseidon Network, like I'm sure you'll find him. Oh, that's gross. Watched up. Thank you. Searching for me. Like, I know I'm right where he was. I just don't know where he went. And I'm kind of afraid to go one way or the other. So he was on Calistoga, or wherever the street is, off Sunset. And like a dumbass, I left my, he's streaming live right now. I think if you just Google SJC, or not Google, but if you go to YouTube and search SJC, he should pop up. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, there's that. Thank you.
Thank you for your...
He's also the top person on iceposeidon.com, which will link directly to his channel. Found his channel. Great. Where's he at? Where he at, though? Where he at, though? Where that nigga at, though? Where he at, though? So I'm at Selma and Kahugna? Help me out, guys. Is he still alive? Branch it up. All right, give me a location on him. If he's still alive, he can't be too far away from me. He couldn't be further than like 3 or 4 blocks. What's good, nigga? What's really good? I'm sorry.
Really, we cannot cut that.
Well, if he's live, try to pinpoint his location. What does it look like? What do you guys see? Lights and shit? Does it look anything like what I'm looking at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's on Selma? Which direction though? So I'm on Selma. Did he go down this way? Towards the big buildings or away from the big buildings? If I get your location, I will tell you. Tell him to ranch it up. Ranch it up! Well, I'm on Selma. I just don't know if he's walking towards the Walking Dead sign. He's away from the buildings. So those big buildings there. So you're saying he's that way? All right, he's away from the buildings. Moving forward. Well, that wasn't hard to find him. What's good? Huh?
What are you on?
I'm on YouTube.
Okay, I gotta ask.
Okay.
I gotta make sure.
Make sure I'm not doing Twitch.
Yeah.
Not the enemy.
I'm gonna get banned.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. They're not the enemy. I just don't want to get banned.
From Twitch?
No. You banned.
I'm already banned.
You already banned?
I'm banned.
Oh, fuck it, dude. What's your name?
Fuck it, dude.
What's your name?
Ryoga.
What?
Ryoga.
Ryoga?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Scuff Jim Carrey.
I know that.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, homie.
You too.
Oh.
I know Ice.
Oh, you know Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, Paul's the man. SJW Andy.
That's what they call me. They've called me Nazi Andy, SJW Andy,
Why?
Purple Hat Guy.
Why?
They think I'm a SJW.
Are you?
No.
Do you give a shit about Trump?
In what? No,
Do you care about Trump?
not really.
Do you care that he's in office?
It amuses me
You're an SJW.
that I'm amused that he's in
Do you watch
office.
CNN?
No,
No?
no,
MSNBC?
no,
Are you an NPC?
no.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm not the mob.
All right. I don't know if I'm the This guy's been throwing up though. I'm gonna watch this guy.
Oh, this dude, other dudes over there throwing up.
SJW Andy. See SJW Andy.
Yeah, that's That's not true. That's not true at all. All right. I brought this awesome light.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna use it.
You got it set up and everything.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Oh,
so
his YouTube channel. He has more content than you.
Oh my god.
no, I don't. Here's one. Here's one. Right there.
Oh, I can't show that.
Oh,
on
you can't.
YouTube.
You can't show it on YouTube.
No, I don't think we can show like liquids. I don't think we can show all that.
Okay.
There's just certain things like fluids. I don't
Okay.
think we can just show fluids.
So you want to know how I got banned on Twitch?
Huh?
My band's only for.
on Twitch.
It's only for 14 days though. It's like up in like 2 days.
Oh.
So I was downtown San Jose and some guy like got cracked over the head with a baseball bat, like right in front of me.
Oh, and they ban you for that?
Yeah.
I know
YouTube
you
probably
left.
wouldn't
I
give
left
a
you.
shit.
No, it's still up on YouTube actually.
YouTube wouldn't have given a fuck.
Where'd Mexican Andy go?
He went home.
Ah, fuck him.
He went home.
Fuck that nigga.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm doing YouTube, homie.
What's good, homie? What's
Yeah.
really good?
That's my friend. I really appreciate it. IcePoseidon.com.
Oh, I'm not filming him.
Yeah, we're not filming. I'm filming
In fact, I can't even
myself.
see him.
I got something called narcissism.
He's pointing at himself.
Hey, I'm filming you because I'm talking to you because it's impolite. Yeah, they want to see who I'm talking to.
Do you have plastic bags?
I do not.
Man, wait. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. I might have a plastic bag.
Oh snap! You
Yeah.
came prepared.
No, Nellie's bags. I got a Cocker Spaniel. I got a little.
Any kind of
I know. I'm
plastic bag is
looking. All right, can you hold this?
Yes,
Hold this
I
for a second.
can.
Talk
I
to
can
them.
totally help
Say
you.
hi to them.
Hey,
Say hi
what
all
is
these
this?
people.
Is this
YouTube.
alive?
Yeah,
It is live.
Hey, it's live.
All right, let's see if we
How
got
many
back.
people are on there right now?
If you want to get a lot, like 1,000, like 1,400,
There's a lot of people.
like a lot of people.
Fuck, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm so
Here's a bag.
Here's something you can do. Just do this.
Yo, that's
Just
that's
bounce with
close
it.
enough.
No,
Bounce with
I
it.
know what that means.
Bounce with
but
it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's probably the best you got. I mean,
A paper bag.
yo, that's
Okay.
all I
If he's
got.
gonna throw up, he's gonna.
Yo, they got paper bags on airplanes. What you mean?
The crowd is still wondering what is your YouTube channel. UAB. Content Team.
Yeah, I'm totally
Please let the
glad.
chat know what your channel is.
Okay,
All right.
here you go.
Yeah, no worries.
Here. Where's Matt?
What do you mean?
So this is very normal for Lyft drivers.
I think I did Lyft for some time. Yeah, they're giving them bags and shit.
That's really nice of them.
Yeah, that's hella nice.
Oh snap! There's like 5 of
I
them.
deal with this all the time.
There's like
How
5
you
people
doing?
throwing up.
What are you up to?
Hello.
Hi, single lifestyle.
Single lifestyle is amazing, isn't it?
Let me get your number.
Nothing but freedom.
Take my phone. You're all right. Bye.
No, see, you scared them off. That's not how you do it.
Exactly
You
how I
scared
do.
them off.
I do it all the time.
You scared them off.
I do it all the
Are you
time.
on you
No,
on
it's not
CX2?
light.
Am I what?
You CX2?
I'm the only person who's not on the CX network.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. What's your name?
Ryoga.
Ryoko. I'm trying to get all you guys' names. My name's Japanese.
Japanese? Good to meet you, man.
I'm trying to.
I'm not violent enough to be on CX.
So CX is not violent.
Well, not violent. I just don't have enough drama. I don't play into that shit. Like I try to stay real chill.
So you got your own network. Got your own network.
I got like 5,000 subs. You know.
There it is. Shout out to my homie. Keep doing your thing.
All right. All right, man. All good.
Hey, Lou.
I think a fight's about to happen. Something's up. Hold on.
Welcome me. Welcome me. Look at me. Welcome me. Fuck me. Yeah.
Jim Carrey hella ditched me. Oh, there he is.
I ain't doing nothing.
All right, so Jim Carrey, I'm gonna be your protege tonight.
Away?
You gonna teach me everything there is to know about your version of live streaming?
Oh my God, why?
I don't know. I want to apprentice under somebody.
I'm the wrong person, homie.
I know that, which is why I pick you.
You should go talk to Paul.
No, I want you.
No, you should definitely go talk to
Flowers are awesome.
Go talk to Paul or like someone.
No, I want your brand.
No, I'm worried.
I want your brand.
Nah. Go talk to. You should talk to Paul.
There's nothing Paul can teach me.
I ain't nobody. I just.
You somebody to somebody.
No, I'm just my grandma.
Okay.
And my mom.
Okay, that's something.
I'm not nobody. I stream because that's my passion.
Right on.
Oh my God! I don't care. Do it. Do it. Do it.
So could you ask them why they called me SJW?
I don't know why'd you call me SJW?
I'm curious about this one.
No, I'm just me. What you mean? I ain't nobody. I'm just me. What you mean, dog? What do you mean? You guys are ridiculous. You guys make me laugh.
This guy's watching both streams at the same time, and it's a trip. And they're still calling me Etika. Apparently, I look like Etika's dad.
Damn, dude, I'm about to whip my phone out too and start recording.
Yeah, since.
I want it.
See you there, Mark.
Leeching off a leech. I mean, if you're gonna leech, you might as well. Like, that's the whole point of leeching.
Yeah.
This is bottom
I
feeding.
finesse, bottom feed.
Word, man. Appreciate it. Oh, that's my shit right there. Bam. 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 Oh. Style on these niggas, man. Style on them. Oh, sorry. My bad. Style on these niggas, man. Style on them.
It's nothing really. However you like it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bitches at? Where they at? Call me, bitch.
Okay, I don't know what sound that was, but it was really loud and weird.
At the lake?
I'm ranch famous. Oh yeah, what am I supposed to say? Ranch it up. Well, I'm gonna walk down the boulevard.
Hang on. I'm leaving.
Are you turning in soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home soon.
Well, see, the reason why I come out so late
Yeah.
is because the freaks come out at night.
Yeah.
See, this is the prime time. Why is everybody on the ground here? That's a weird thing to me. Everywhere I turn, there's people on the ground. I'm stepping over people. That's.
I should have dressed more. I didn't dress more.
Ranch raid? Ranch raid it is? Alright, I need to...
No, please.
Interviews however you can. Well, take care, man. If I see you again, great. If not, be safe. And I'm not SJW. Fuck them niggas. Hey,
You're a streamer too?
I'm a streamer too.
What's your name?
I'm a really bad streamer though.
No, I'm
very boring.
I think about you.
You want to get into it too? You should.
What's your name?
My name's Ryoga.
You go by Ryoga?
No, my real name's Ryoga. Ryoga. R-Y-O-G-A.
If I find you on YouTube, what do I?
If you Google Ryoga, I'm probably the only R-Y-O-G-A.
Or Y, okay.
Yeah.
Either RI or Y.
No, just R-Y. It has to be R-Y. It's the only way you're going to find me.
What's your stick? Yeah, just kind of funny stuff, just off the wall shit?
Actually, no. So, you know, the rest of the guys out here, you know, all about the drama,
You're right,
all this
right.
and this shit. I
So you're
don't.
the more level-headed dude, right?
I like people to tell me their truth. And I think that's far more interesting than, like, being the subject and allowing other people to like, you know, present themselves. Like, sure, I can go up and get in somebody's face and, you know,
but
cause some drama.
that only goes so far.
You can only do so much until it catches up to you.
Right.
And two, it's rude and it's not part of me.
Like a one-off thing maybe, but to do it every day, I don't see how they keep it.
It takes a special type of person.
Yeah.
It takes and a lot of immaturity. But like my next plan is so I live in the Bay Area.
Oh.
So I want to spend a lot of time in San Francisco and San Jose and just coming up to people and ask them, tell me how your day went. And like whatever's stressing you, I want to hear other people's stories.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be more of that.
And especially with an environment like this where everybody's had a couple liquor in them, you know, a couple beers, a couple cocktails, they're more willing to share shit. Meh.
Nicer girls up in the Bay Area.
Yes.
But different type.
Not as fake.
Not as fake. Where you grew up in the Bay Area?
I grew up in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City or
Yeah.
Tulsa? Yeah.
No, actually Lawton, but I spent a lot of time in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Midwest people are nice. I've
Tend to be.
I've always had good experiences when I've traveled through. I mean, seem to be real.
It's hard not to be out there.
Yeah.
One, you get your ass checked if you don't, you know, get some sense about you sooner than later. So, you know, the environment levels people out. It'll humble you.
Hell, you just down here for the weekend? You're going back?
I had a movie premiere to go to. I filmed a movie last year, and it finally aired here.
So you're a budding actor, too.
I'm a shitty actor. I'm a better stuntman. I did like 6 seasons of Ninja Warrior.
I just recently met some of these, just in the last month or two.
Okay.
I got a neighbor that's just obsessed with streamers, and I met a guy named, this guy, what's his name?
Scuff Jim Carrey. The guy who was just here?
He goes by SJC.
SJC, yeah.
SJC.
Scuff Jim Carrey.
And then I met another dude.
Probably Mexican Andy, and then there's Burger. He's always around
Burger
here.
Planet or something.
Yeah.
And they're like their sidekicks.
And there's just some of those guys like Chad. Fuck Chad. Like, you probably haven't met him yet, but I like Paul.
Do you know Ice Poseidon?
Yeah, that's Paul.
Yeah.
Like, I've known Paul for years. Some of the guys are cool, and some of them, like, I want to knock them the fuck out.
Why? Just because they don't have, like...
They push that envelope too much, and they cross those social lines that nobody should cross.
Right.
Like, not even for entertainment.
Right.
And when you cross those kind of lines, and then you catch the hands. So.
What do you mean catch, like, just...
Catch the hands.
I mean, people want to fight them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, Paul got popped in the face. Well, Paul and Brandon got into a fight not so long ago. if you want to call it a fight. But that's just the type of shit that happens, you know.
Yeah, it's just, if you do what they do, I guess you got to have security with you.
Well, you also need to know how to fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do what they do without security because I can throw the hands, but let's be honest, they ain't the hands throwing types. So, you know, where I grew up, you could only talk big if you were big, or could back it up.
People backed it up with their fists.
Yeah, and like I said, well, it'll humble you.
Yeah.
That's why people chill the fuck out when they become adults because they've been humbled at some point.
Right.
You don't get to be an asshole for too long.
Right.
There's always someone around the corner that'll catch you.
Hey, have Ryoga, really nice meeting you, man. Have a great night.
Is he getting jumped? Oh my god, someone say he's getting jumped. SJC needs help? Holy shit, he's getting jumped. Are you guys serious? Are you guys serious? He's getting jumped. Read the chat. Help him. Fuck.
No.
You really did get jumped. Holy shit, dude.
Yo, go get my phone, homie. It's
Where's
on the road.
It's on the road?
Yeah, go get my phone.
Where?
Call the police. He's assaulting me. It's like, no, I'm on public property. You can't just fucking grab someone's phone. You can't just grab someone's phone. I don't care. You just can't do it. You can't just grab someone's phone.
Is that SJC?
Yes, SJC.
What happened?
My chat room said he got jumped, and here he is on the ground.
This guy assaulted me, so I missed him for my surgery. He got, it was a big fight, and I didn't mean to do it. I apologize. I was live streaming. I'm a live streamer, and it's all on purpose. I know who you are, I was just coming down here. This guy smacked my phone, and he hit me. He smacked me, so I maced him. I defended myself.
Okay, sounds like you just say yourself.
Yes, I said I was sorry to him, and he choked me, and he assaulted me.
I'm gonna walk over there. I want to, yeah.
For no reason. Do you have my phone? My phone.
Here's what's left
Oh, yeah,
of
he
it.
smashed my phone too. I have it all on footage. I'm alive. I do YouTube for a living, and he assaulted me and smashed my phone. So I want to press charges.
Like, was it? Oh, I see you.
Yeah, this guy grabbed
Where's
me.
Brittany and Ashley?
I'm alive for my safety.
What's your name?
I'm alive for my safety.
What's your name?
God, give me my ID.
Yeah, just come back.
The guy, he assaulted me. I didn't do it on purpose. Someone came to grab someone's phone and smash it. He literally just grabbed someone's phone. I don't know anything. I defended myself. It's $1,000 phone. You can't just do that. It's $1,000. It's not $1,000 for a new phone. You literally can't just do that. You literally can't just go and assault someone. Yes, I'm going to mace someone every time. I'm going to buy that mace again. That's a great brand. That's a great brand of mace. I got him square in the face because you can't just do that and assault someone. It's just for my safety. Okay. Alright, Shine, I can't stop streaming because it's for my safety. Right here, I'm gonna mute it.
And this guy is filming.
Yes.
I want to talk to you like
I know. I muted it. I muted it. I was walking. Dude's like, grabs my phone and smashes it. So I missed it. I do not know. I'm in public. I'm just minding my own business, streaming. And I exercise my First Amendment right.
I am reading the chat room, guys.
No one said anything to me. Nobody stopped me. They just grabbed my phone. He just grabbed my phone.
So it has to be me now.
He just grabbed my phone and assaulted me. I did.
He didn't do nothing.
Someone said don't do it. I'm backing up. I'm not looking for a reason to do anything. I'm literally just...
Yeah, I did 6 seasons of Ninja Warrior.
Oh no, that guy, he got hit by the overswing.
It wasn't the original one that got me.
He got hit with the overswing.
Sir, can you turn off that light?
Yes.
Alright, he got hit with
Can
the
you step a
overswing.
little bit over that way?
Yes.
Because we need to conduct an investigation.
Okay.
You
I'm
can just
shaking
step
because I
over here, behind this pole right here.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not out here attacking myself. Yes.
So the dude that got maced is the brother right there. On the CX News now.
I didn't mean to. I didn't want to.
What do you think that made that security guy smash SJC?
People in general don't like being filmed.
Probably said something off the cuff.
I don't think he said something, but just people in general, like even tonight, like someone said, "Don't film me," and I didn't even know who they were.
Smashed the phone just because.
Not my phone. Ain't nobody smashing my phone.
What
But
would you have done if someone had smashed your phone unprovoked? Just, you know,
I laid him out.
you would have.
I suplexed him.
You would have hit him.
Yeah. No, you can't assault me. And if I have something in my hand, and if my body moves due to it's an assault. So I'm gonna handle you with the amount of force that I think is necessary, and if it might not require force. It depends on who it is. Like if someone's being really aggressive, then we can throw down. If they're just being stupid, then we can have a conversation. You know, it all whatever warrants it. You know, but. If I had to guess, he's probably already streaming, and probably someone either mistook him for like staring at them or recording them, and they just, because you know, it's almost a natural reaction. Most people, they're like, "Hey man, get that camera out of my face, real quick," you know. And sometimes that SWAT's a little more aggressive than just a push. So that might be, I don't know. It's on film, so I don't know exactly what happened.
Oh, they got it. He's got it.
Yeah.
Usually.
They're blaming me. He's like, it would have never happened if he didn't start hating on me and walk away. It's my fault. It's totally my guy.
This will get a lot of views, though. I mean,
Sir, he's not moving. They were not moving. Dude grabs my phone. Noisy. I'm Mason. Other one comes at me. I'm Mason.
Okay, I am. Sorry, guys.
is that legal to make someone? I mean,
Mace is legal form of self-defense if you use it in the form. Actually, everything is legal for self-defense. Even a legal weapon, illegal weapon, is legal if you're using it purely for self-defense. Now, what the courts say, they might get you for possession of the weapon, but they're not going to charge you for defending yourself.
That's all it is. Grab someone's property and assault someone.
It all. I mean,
but that security guy could deny swatting his phone. He could say, you know, he could probably say that SJC came at him first or provoked him or something. I'm just, you know, like, you think it would come down to a he said, she said, or actually it's on, he's got it on film. So.
Tell SJC he has the guy's face on his VOD. Yeah.
All right.
SJC is walking and security guy smacked his phone and then assaults him. It's all in film.
So I grab my mace and I maced him.
Which security guard, guys? Well,
I have it on film. I have it on live. I'm always live.
so these guys have already like looked at the VOD. I can't turn the light on, guys. Like I'm being respectful to the police officer. So SJC, they say you have it on the VOD.
Yeah, it's on the VOD. I have it all live right here.
Guys, I'll turn the light back on in a moment. Give me a moment. Like, I know what you guys want, but just give me a second.
These guys right here, I'm just walking by. And this guy just goes in. Yeah, they just grab my shit. That guy just grabbed my shit and hit me.
That guy right here.
Yeah, the guy in the black shirt hit me, and the guy, dude.
So, like I said, you know,
Down the street.
this is what they do. It's not what I do. So, we were just talking about this.
Nobody's ever assaulted you or tried to break your phone.
No. I don't put myself in those type of situations.
Bro, I don't remember it happening. Like, you know what I mean?
You know, if someone, like, over there, someone's like, hey man, don't film me. I'll turn.
My hand is hurting.
You know,
I don't know, but he grabbed my
There's plenty of content out there without pissing people off, I think. You know, and like I think of the long game, you know, so like, yeah, I could get content off of pissing this guy off, or
I get a few more views, but not good enough.
No. And, you know, like my audience, I see what they respond to really well. So if I meet Fine Honey on the street, they're like, oh, talk to that girl. They're far more interested in me having a connection with someone than just fucking up some shit.
But there is a market for not being a jackass 24/7.
There is. Doesn't work. Well, I got to work in the morning, so. And where I work, they will find out quickly, and I think there's a clause that I can't do anything unbecoming of what I do. Yeah.
No, this is fascinating stuff.
Did you get maced?
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about it?
Nah,
All right, cool. On accident or on purpose?
I was a security guard. I'm head of security.
Okay.
I was one of the guys.
All right.
I was the wrong person to grab. Do
you want to speak on it? I won't put your face on it.
No, not necessarily.
Yes, ma'am?
Okay, man. Mistakes are made.
Can you move
Yes, ma'am.
back to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
rear?
Alright, I mean, is personnel was
Right there, Justin.
Not that I've... Some... Oh, is that Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Is that really Natalie Portman right there? Right there.
Oh, there's somebody over there.
I think that's Natalie Portman standing over there. I'm absurd.
Paparazzi.
Well, yeah, there's paparazzi. Sir, can you move across the street?
I don't know where he went. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, do you guys want me to stay with this, or do you guys want me to go? Wait, you want me to call him a snitch? Okay, sorry. I'm focusing on the. Okay, I'm focusing on the chat room now. What do you got? You want me to stay here? I mean, I'm going to stay so I can stare at Natalie Portman. All right, I'll stay. All right, you guys own the stream. Oh crap! He's gonna cry in the car and walk with SJC. Yeah, we need to ranch it up in here. Ranch it up. Legalize ranch. Put it on the ballot 2019. Legalize ranch dressing. Hero and eight.
I feel bad for this kid out here because he got to deal with it kind of.
No, I will definitely make sure he gets to his car okay. And you are super, super, super pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's very sweet.
You're welcome. Shotgun, take it. And I hope that rose stays alive for a very, very, very long time. Do I want it?
Yeah.
I will, yes. I will totally take this rose from you.
Yeah, it's yours.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What should I call you?
Amanda.
Amanda. Thank you so much, Amanda. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
Amanda the Rose Bandit.
Do you steal this rose, Amanda?
No.
So you're not the bandit? Okay. Amanda gave me a rose. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Work it, work it, work it.
Let me show you another rose.
Oh, got the stickiest of the icky. Got that kush. Oh, yeah, it's over there. It's over this side.
No.
I don't smoke.
No, they don't. They can't see though. They can't.
They can see. No, it's right.
They can't. They
camera's
can't.
here.
Oh, it's a
camera's here.
Proof?
Yeah. See?
Okay.
That's the stickiest of the icky right there. I assume it could be oregano. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't partake, but I appreciate it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
I'm gonna do a double take. I want you to partake.
You want me to partake?
Yeah, dude. We're gonna food. Now I want to do the partake, and I want to be a partake part.
You want to be part of the partake.
Yes, sir. I just said that.
Yes, sir.
Fucking partake, so we can fucking smoke this shit and get real live. Right by Dream Hotel. We don't give a damn.
Where's the Dream Hotel at?
Right here, behind you.
Oh, snap! This is Dream Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, it really is.
I thought you knew. I thought you
I didn't
knew.
know. I didn't know. See, you educated me right there.
No, I didn't.
I've been educated.
Who is the security for exes and you? Who is the beauty and who is the security?
That's
Oh,
live
snap.
news. That's
You
live
guys
news.
makes my friends unfucking provoked. They over there fucking suffering. You guys make them for no fucking reason. I want a full fucking incident report. I want a fucking police report. This shit. Fucking problem. You do not mace fucking people walking down the fucking street.
Broke my phone.
Who broke your phone?
It's on the
You
camera.
can't spray a fucking audience of fucking people.
Everybody saw
I want no. I want it. Brittany, come on, Brittany. Brittany, look at me. Stop. No. Stop. Go, Brittany. Go. I want an incident report. I want a stop. Brittany, stop. Look at me. I want a police report. I will get it. Listen, I'm okay, Brittany. Listen, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm standing, man.
Brittany, I'm okay. Stop. I'm talking to her.
Oh shit! It turned up, y'all.
That's what I'm telling you. They're trying to arrest you. Stop.
I want one.
This shit turned up. Turn it up. She's over there screaming, "I got freedom of speech." Oh, they are choking her over there. Ready to abandon your babies at home. Turn off the light. Okay. Lights off. SJC, how many people you mace, man?
I didn't. I swear to God, I wouldn't miss.
Man, you got a mob of people trying to whoop your ass. What'd you do?
I swear. You take a picture of us?
Look, the police is laughing at you, man.
No, I wasn't laughing.
SJC, how many people you mace, man?
I gotta go to Barry's. Why? The girl is texting me to come.
I know that.
Cameras still shooting. We live, baby.
You live in the place? SJC, you maced 30. You maced 30 people, man.
No, bro, I did have an accident to more people. I was just trying to get the guy who opened my phone.
Honest to God, truth, man.
I swear to God, you know,
It's because he did a spurt and then whoever was walking
yeah, but it has
by.
overspray.
It doesn't.
It has
listen,
overspray.
it doesn't even.
I said. Just,
Listen. OC spray.
Yeah.
Even if there's a wind,
Yeah.
you will get it.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Paul. Mace is for when you want to get away from people. Tasers are when you want to keep them there. Everything else, you use your hands.
I was just trying to get away, bro. I'm not a fighter. I can't fight. I never said I was a fighter.
What I'm saying, if you pull mace, be ready to run.
Bro, that guy grabbed me. That guy assaulted me. That guy literally grabbed me and assaulted me.
That's fucked up, man. I hope you didn't do like the spinning lariat from like Street Fighter with the mace, man. It looked like you hit 20 people. You had a mob about to whoop your ass, man. The mob was about to get you. There's 30 people trying to whoop your ass. You glad the police is here. They was about to fuck you up, man. Jay, you was about to get mobbed by 30 folks, man.
No, they say, Chad says, shut up. You're pissing them off.
Tell them they can eat a dick, have a coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. That's what I said.
All right, piss them off, homie. You're
What were they? Under the desk to the right.
They saying shut up. I'm CX News in this bitch right now.
It was an accident. I got caught in the overspray. It was an accident. I'm sorry. This guy smashed my phone. I'm sorry.
See, there we go.
I'm really sorry. I feel bad. Like, they fucked my shit up and just like, bro, I see you guys fighting with them. Shit. So I hate motherfuckers who be causing trouble. That stresses me out. I don't want anybody to be unsafe. That's the point. Yes, ma'am. Not everybody. The majority of the time, to be fair, 90% of the time it's on my face. Like literally 90% of the time. So
We had the dream.
And as I antagonize you, I'm just talking.
Just try to reiterate to them that it's on you.
That's what I tried. But some people
Listen, have a couple of drinks and you don't want to be filmed.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you gotta weigh your options.
I feel you.
Sometimes maybe you gotta walk by people, put them down, and back up.
Nobody in the chat said that just one person, he got triggered. He missed the block. What phone are you using?
I have a Galaxy.
The 9 or the 8?
The 9.
Okay.
Do you always come out with them?
Oh no, I live in the Bay Area. I just happened to be down today. This is the first time we met. We legit have never met before. I met him like literally like 15 minutes before this happened. Hello.
I think it was my phone. It dropped and then my friend saw you take it.
No, that was his phone.
No, that's not his phone.
No.
Did you take his phone?
No, I picked up a phone and it's his phone dropped in the street. I gave it to him. That's his phone.
Oh, he gave me my phone.
That's his phone.
He gave me my phone.
Are you sure? Because
Yes.
I'm missing. My phone is missing.
I picked up one phone that was in the street, and that's his.
Did you guys pick up a phone on the street?
This is my phone.
Can you guys look for it? Can you please?
I can help you.
Yeah,
but
please.
the phone I picked up was in the street.
Yeah.
He lost it when he got tackled on the ground by the cops. So that's the phone that I gave him.
That's it?
That's
Do you
it.
guys have another phone? Did you see another
This is the only phone I
on
have.
the street? No? Can I have it? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Where's his phone?
He's got it.
I'm being harassed.
Where's he at?
He's a civilian, exactly. We want to press charges. Okay? The ambulance is treating him right now. The ambulance is treating him in a parking lot right now. You want to go in there. Yes, there are friends. They're over there.
SJC, you maced the block, man.
I didn't mace anybody.
Apparently there's a dude getting treatment around the corner.
I don't know.
Did you guys search him for mace? You took it. Exactly. Boom.
They assaulted
Exactly.
me. That's true. That's
There's a dude around the corner fucked up, man.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you can't assault people.
You cannot, as a civilian, just mace people upon your
You can't
your
assault
own
people.
approval.
You can't assault people.
My friends did not.
I was assaulted. It's on film.
Oh, so we
That camera's out here too, I hope. He did assault me.
The
I didn't do
confrontation, because
anything.
he's videoing right now, that's fine. But let me tell you the problem I have. Let me, as a black individual, mace
Oh my
somebody
God,
right
now
now.
it's racial.
You would not be. I would not be standing over
Now
videoing.
she's getting
I
all
would be
racial.
handcuffed against
Now
this
she's
car
what?
right now.
Huh?
Absolutely.
Now she's getting racial.
Listen, no.
Well,
Come on, bro.
Dave, don't, not, don't put me in it.
SJW, Andy.
No, I'm not.
Then show me.
To show you what?
They're right there.
Okay, real talk. Their friends are being treated by the ambulance around the corner right now. That's the real thing.
I only maced 2 people, I swear.
Exactly.
I swear on my life. On my life. On my life.
But you do understand how OC spray works.
I don't know how it works.
So this is what I'm gonna
So
ask.
you can spray,
Stop this recording.
target one person, and it will
No,
accumulate.
I only hit it once. And I only hit it twice.
You mace
I
people,
only hit it twice.
and you shouldn't have. You can't use mace as your personal protection
SJW.
among other people who are not assaulting you. You misuse your right to use mace if you felt threatened. You did that. You cannot mace a group
Hey, man,
of
she
people
talking to you, man.
as a civilian.
You can't
You
just grab
cannot.
someone's phone. You know, you can't just grab someone's phone and assault them.
I don't know if they had anything to do with
It
that.
was an accident. It's called overspray. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. They got caught with the overspray.
No, I got your card. You got your card and give your statement, right?
Oh, she hella salty.
Well, it's okay. Oh, yeah.
They got caught with the overspray.
I mean, I'd be mad too if my friends got maced.
I'm sorry. Hot. It's cold.
You're an SJW backup, Justin.
I didn't mean to do that.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean to.
Yeah, but you're making it worse.
You know, how so?
Because you didn't even see what happened.
No, you're right, I didn't. No.
You make it sound like you saw what happened. You weren't
No,
even here.
no. You're right, I didn't see
I
it.
was just trying to go home.
I believe that.
I was literally just trying to go home.
I believe that.
Because I gotta go walk my dog and shit.
Listen, I don't believe that you intentionally tried to hurt anybody.
It's cold.
And like real talk, like not joking or anything. Like obviously, I don't believe you intended to hurt anybody.
No, bro. I'm just.
Somebody did
I
get.
was just trying to get home, and that fool attacked me.
What did he say to you? Did he say something to you before, or did he smack? He just smacked your hammer?
Bro, he literally just like grabbed my shit and threw it.
Did he think you were filming him? And it's a security guard.
Oh, yeah, you can talk to me.
Was it?
I didn't mean to do it. I said I was sorry.
But I'm saying, was it a security guard? Okay. Oh, that's him right there. So I used to work security at a nightclub.
Yeah.
I can't put my hands on anybody.
I was on public property.
That's true.
I was on public property the entire time. I was just walking by. I was legitimately just walking by public property. I wasn't trying to mess with nobody. I literally wasn't just trying to. I just literally.
I didn't have their
here.
back.
I don't antagonize nobody. I don't provoke anybody. I don't do nothing. I just sit there and observe. I don't know, bro.
And you have it on the VOD.
Yeah, it's
so
all. It's
it
all
sounds like
the,
you got assaulted by
it's all
somebody.
Recorded. Yeah, guy.
And real talk, like if somebody in the capacity of working, was the Stream Hotel?
Someone said he wasn't security. The one I blasted.
He wasn't?
Yeah, the one who I blasted was not security.
So some random dude hit you.
I don't know.
If it was indeed a security
Or
guard,
you weren't in there.
I'm asking you. You're right, I wasn't.
I was on public property.
Right. No, what I'm saying is if a security guard did assault you.
Yeah, they assaulted me out.
And they did it while working. It's as if the company themselves hit you.
So should I sue the company?
You can, absolutely.
Should I go,
if I was working security and I hit you, especially unjustly, then the establishment that I work for is responsible.
I didn't spray an entire crowd.
You know when I said that I was fucking with you, right? Like I don't believe.
Yeah, but you can't just say that shit because that was bad. That's horrible. What are you doing?
But I was saying it to you.
It was not the security guard.
I was saying it to you. You know I'm fucking with you.
Is this the guy? Watch this guy. Because I don't know. This guy's out.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so just so we're clear, I'm not trying to spread misinformation.
Yeah,
like when I said that, I was saying it to you.
Kind of are.
No, I'm saying that to you.
Kind of are though.
Spreading misinformation?
Kind of are.
How?
You won't even see what happened.
I just said that. I didn't say it.
All right, chill. You're making it worse.
I'm trying to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. Bro.
Okay.
Chill.
Yeah, that's true.
My ribs hurt. I think I broke a rib. Ow, why is my rib hurt really bad?
Well, you did get thrown on the ground.
Is that what's broken? It hurts. Oh, bad. That shit hurts hella bad.
Yes, ma'am.
Bro, go, I told you. You're just like trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't know if you want to put that down. I'm going to ask you.
He's mad at me right now. He's so mad at me. All right, there's no more content there for me. And he doesn't know how to take a joke. Like, fuck it. It doesn't matter at this point. And I got ran over by 7 cars. Gonna mace me. Go back. Honestly, I'm pissing him off at this point. And that's not me. I'm not trying to piss him off. So was your people that got maced by him? No, okay. The officer had already taken the report at that point. He's just threatened by other streamers and he's worried you will take views. I'm not taking views from him. What? I'm going to take 50 viewers from him? Dude, he's got his own, like, network. Dude, also, you can't take viewers from someone. Like, my content is entirely different. So like, even if his people did come over here, they're not gonna stay. So I don't believe in like stealing viewers, because you can't unless you have a competing product. So if I got a store and I sell Coke and the guy across the street sells Pepsi, those things are similar. And if you can still custom them, and if I woo the people from the Coke side to the Pepsi side, that's stealing. But if somebody sells Coke and I sell orange juice, I'm not really stealing customers, because if people want orange juice, they're going to get orange juice. If people want Coke, they're going to get Coke. Ugh, and more people throwing up over here. In the lift and everything. No, I don't. I don't have a shut the fuck up filter. I'm a savage son of a bitch.
What's up, bro?
Hey, man.
You remember me?
Have we met?
Westbrook.
I don't live...
I'm Ray.
Ray, how you doing? I'm Ryoga. Are you sure we met?
Yeah, for sure.
I live in San Francisco, though.
I met you before.
Okay. In the Bay?
Watching the Warrior game.
Cool. Well, good to see you then.
I watch.
Oh, you got mates too?
No.
What you doing with your camera, bro?
Huh?
What you
Yeah,
doing?
Film me.
Go away, bro.
Huh?
All right, man. I'm filming. Look, it's me.
What are you filming? Hey, go away.
I'm going away.
Go away.
I'm done.
I got mace already.
I'm
go
going
away.
away. I'm going
go
away.
away.
I'm going this
right
way.
now.
I'm going this way.
Go away.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Go away. No. Go away.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right now.
No, I don't know who he is. Man.
Right now.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, Terrell.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Keep going.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know nobody. That dude pushed me in the back. Damn, I got hit.
Look like it. They pull each other off and stuff.
It's gonna be that way sometime. Watch the video on Reddit. I'll watch it later. Damn, that dude hit me in the back. Actually, that was like a total posture. Like, he pushed me, but it didn't hurt. So that's just posturing. That's how niggas do sometimes when they trying to like get their shit across. Man, I just realized I have no idea where I parked. Oh well. Now I see why he maced him. I'll watch it. I think that guy's like actually going to try to chase me. Actually, he is. He is coming after me. Oh shit, this nigga's actually trying to run after me. Well, this might be a fun evening after all. Well, if this dude does run up behind me, y'all might have to see some shit. That's the police down there. Running stream. Fight him. I mean, if you come over here, we can fight. But like I said, I ain't got shit to do with him. Don't know him. Never saw him in my life. He bucked up on me. He is what it is. He angry. Fuck him.
That shit does happen.
Realest motherfucker out here.
Check yourself. You ain't never did.
He ain't switch, he handles his own. What do you mean? Switch what? Snitch. Don't be a snitch. No, fuck, I ain't snitching on nothing. Ain't nobody snitching. Snitching be some pushy shit. All right, so this stream isn't going to go wrong. I should stream with EBZ? I told you guys, like I'm a completely different type of animal.
This ain't the city, G. This ain't the city. I don't think it's cool to jaywalk out here.
And I think this cable's dying. I didn't bring my normal cable. So, who's calling an ambulance? SJC? I mean, he did get thrown on the ground. Like, the dude was, like, laying on top of him. So.
Oh, shit, he on live.
I'm live.
You live.
I'm live.
We live. No, bro, y'all tripping. I ain't doing it. I'm going to the corner.
Hey, man, the police, right, man? Don't get caught. Don't catch a case for jaywalking. Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. We black out here, man. They might try to fuck us up. Mind you. I'm a bald head. Is he out there snitching? Turtle face music. Is he really over there snitching on people? He's snitching on me? I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there when it happened. You can't snitch on me. He's like, you're making it worse, bro. I don't know how he's snitching on me. Calling his mom. He said I jumped him. Now, if that's true, if I see that shit on a VOD that he's saying that I jumped him, he gonna get fucked up. His black friend with the camera, light mace. Y'all, don't be starting no drama. Don't be starting no shit. Because if I find out he said that shit, I'm gonna have to go see him. That I gave him the mace to use? Yo, I know that shit didn't happen. The mace dealer. First of all, that bullshit ass mace that I saw him have, I wouldn't even use that. It's weak shit. Also, you only use mace when you're trying to get away from people. So, mace when you want to run, tasers if you're trying to keep somebody in place. And if you gotta go man up with someone, just throw the fist in the hands. Like, the better man wins. Where's what phone? trying to finesse. Acting like he got broken bones. Still nobody's phone. He asked me to pick up his phone. I picked up his phone and I gave it to him. Is he really saying I stole somebody's phone? Yeah, that Edmund saw it gonna cost him $700. So peep this. I actually have decent insurance. I once went to I got food poisoning and I had a 106-degree fever. I went to the ER. They gave me, I was dehydrated. They gave me 2 bags of saline and an aspirin. After my insurance covered all the shit that they were gonna cover, they still charged me $4,000. $5,000. And the most recent time I got into a car accident, I went and got an MRI and a CAT scan. After my insurance paid everything, still $2,000. He calls a car. Okay, I'm going back. Fuck it. I gotta see this now. All right, I'm going back. SJC just said you told him to record them to the cops. Oh, come on. I already talked to that police officer. She already knows. See, this is why I can't fuck with people in the CX network, man. Y'all gonna get me hurt. Hey, man.
They looking for the dudes.
What dudes?
Security's looking for CX. What's his name?
Oh, SJC?
Yeah, they're looking for him. He maced the security.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the officer right there that was dealing with it. They said he's over there. He got into a car accident. Yeah, so yeah, he maced some dudes. And they're already dealing with him. But now everyone on the street is telling me he just caused a car accident.
Where is he at?
Drunk girl said I tried to steal her phone. Now, see, I already left him that shit. Now they blaming me for shit, saying that I'm the one who instigated it.
Oh, shit. Because they came up to me and were like, yo, who, your little friends, you know what I'm saying? With the
it's not snitching if the shit's already done with. They're saying, like, why you snitching? It's not snitching. He already got caught by the cops. It's not snitching.
It's on camera. Supposedly it's all on
now so they're saying there's a car crash back where we came from. So I'm gonna head back over.
Because when I was outside the stream, I'm like, they were all out there. I'm like, yo, what's the fuck's going on? And then I come back. They're like, yeah, you know where your friends at? And I'm like, yeah, they got into man. They said they used to make Alright, bro.
So allegedly, what he says, he was just walking through, and somebody slapped his phone out of his hand.
Oh, word.
So he defended himself, and allegedly he caught some other people in the crossfire. And then it was a whole big old thing after that.
Over here?
Another block down.
Really? Nah, I think it's over with.
No, they're saying there's a car crash.
Really?
Those black dudes looking for you for snitching. I ain't snitch on nobody.
Told you. I told you. They trying to say.
Oh, they fucking with me. They're saying there ain't no car crash.
Oh, Team No Sleep. Hey, follow me on Instagram. Team No Sleep CEO.
So now saying there's no crash. See, they fucking with me. So do you come on stream with him from time to time?
Nah, I met Bjorn on the bus.
Oh yeah,
on the flyaway bus when we was on the airport.
Okay.
And that's how he introduced me to CX. I'm like, you know what's CX? And he was showing me like I did more investigation. I just don't know how to kind of just build my following on that thing though. So
right.
You just got
no, I'm coming right now. I'm getting in the Uber.
Well, I'm not part of the network, so I do my own shit.
Oh, okay.
You know,
yeah.
And like my type of content just wouldn't work well over there.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Like a lot of those people are like really toxic.
Yeah.
And that's not what I do. So I just wouldn't be a good fit.
Yeah. Damn. So they just go out and do some dumb, random shit sometimes?
I mean, have you seen either like Hampton's videos and shit?
Yeah.
You know, Hampton will like run up in the motherfucker's restaurant, snatch somebody's food off their tray, eat it in front of him, grab his dick and run out. Like that's Hampton shit.
Yeah.
He's a savage, man.
He used to be out here, and you know, like So he just goes everywhere because you streaming now? That's crazy. Because he was just an average Joe out here.
Yeah.
You know?
No, like I saw like when he first met Ice, like he ran up on Ice when Ice was doing sidewalk streams with like a table and shit, like chilling with the homeless people.
Yeah.
And Brandon just popped him out of the blue, you know, like, yeah, my name Hampton Brandon, what's good, nigga, what's good? Well, you don't say the N-word and shit, but you know, he's like, what's good? And they got into a little altercation and he tried to like buck up on Ice and shit. And I thought they was really about to throw blows, and then they just kept being around each other. Then they started working together because, you know, that shit makes money. You know, so they making the content together and shit with the drama. And then they had a real fallout somewhere in between there. And like I think Brandon says like Ice owes him a bunch of money or something. I say I don't want to get in that type of shit.
Damn, what?
You know, it's all bullshit, you know?
Weren't they all like roommates and shit?
Oh yeah, that's right. He did live with him for a bit. He was sleeping on his couch or the floor or something.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you. I'm gonna see you around, man. All right, take care.
Peace out, man.
Peace out.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, boom. Let me tell you, you gave me more than a bone.
Need more people to join the Ranch Army? Ranch Army in the hizzy. I need to square up on Hampton. Actually, just the opposite. Like, someone said in stream that he lost like a purple duster, like a coat, and I just happen to have this big ass purple trench coat at my house that I've never worn, that I bought 10 years ago, that I'm never going to wear, and if I ever see him, I'm gonna give it to him. He's trying to press charges? Who? I told my grandma if she ever gets in trouble, use them hands. Nice guy, dude. Speaking of Paul Rubin. Yeah, no, it's a giant ass, bright grape purple trench coat, and it is hanging in my closet right now, and I was going to give it to Hampton Brandon. Give it to Ice? I could. I mean, if you ever, I don't know if he'd ever wear it, but I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, I mean, he's out of the network now, so, you know, good point. Hampton is out of the network, so probably wouldn't be a good idea to give it to him. But then again, like, I don't have any allegiance to anybody. No, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't. The only reason why I would want to get into the CX network is just so I would have people to like relate to, like on stream. But like whether I have 10 people or 1,000 people, it really makes no difference to me. Paul wants my 20%. See, I don't fish for donations. Like, I'm just chill motherfucker out here doing my own thing. Let's see, where am I going? Is that Ripley's? Yeah. Giving gifts to TTD. TTD, TTD, TTD. Fan base is toxic. We all know it. Of course we know it. That's why I don't feed into that shit. Not for me. Just not on that wavelength.
Slay, they know my name. They like Slay.
I thought you were okay until tonight. I thought, bro, you're goofy. Yeah, I'm goofy. Yeah, duh. That's me. Hey, it's right there, man. You got it? Yeah. Don't drop your weed, man. Scout Tech 9, Tech 8. That's a good one. Not even gonna front. I still got this rose with me, man. Who gave me this rose? Amanda. Amanda gave me this rose. Dude, I can't tell you how many people say I look like Tech 9. And that's on the daily. Ben Shapiro destroys my sandcastle that I worked on all day. Leaked actor for next season. Give that rose to a girl who phone you stole for content, homie. Oh, come on. Give the rose to some random? Where am I going to find a random to give a rose to? I should have helped your boy. I made it worse. That's your boy, man. Mexican A should have stayed here. Like, I don't even know how it's even possible I made it worse. I mean, every shit was already done when I got there. Sport Ranch. No, really, like, how did I make it worse? But everyone knows that that's not true. Like, you understand why I said that to him. I said it directly to him. It's clearly a joke. Like, there were 4 people complaining about getting maced. I make shit worse. Dude, it's over and done with. Nobody asked for, nothing I said matters, all right? The police made a statement between the parties involved. There were 4 people being treated, you know, for getting maced. I mean, clearly he got more than one person. You know, I mean, that's the fact. No, that cop did think I was joking. Like, I looked right at her. SJW, mace yourself. I mean, you guys can think what you want, but I mean, he's the motherfucker with mace. I didn't do it. That's his shit. I can't think of any scenario in which I would have, like, pulled mace on somebody. Not only that, I actually have a decent selfie stick that you can't just smack out my hand. Like, this shit's locked in. So that wouldn't have happened to me in the first place. I mean, this nigga out here making money streaming, and he got a fucking $2 selfie stick from China, man. Also, the reality is, like, and just real talk, man, if and this goes to anybody in the CX network, like, if you're gonna be out here getting in people's faces and shit, like, you gotta expect, like, the drama. Like, first of all, he was already carrying mace, so he already knew the potential for shit to happen. He already knew that there was a possibility that the things that he would do would rub somebody the wrong way. So he was already prepared to defend himself from something that might happen or might be misconstrued. So if you already know leaving the house that you got to get the strap, and the strap in this case being a can of mace, you should probably be a bit more mindful of your behavior. So, like, I'm not saying what happened to him should have happened. I didn't see it, okay? I'll check it on the VOD. I believe... No, I don't want to see dying eggs. I believe everything that everyone says on the stream, that he was minding his own business, walking about his own business, and somebody took a swipe at him. I believe that. Would I have pulled mace on people for that? No. I'd have threw the hands on somebody. But he was like, but I'm not a fighter. Well, you need to be a fighter. If y'all gonna be out here getting in people's faces and shit, you need to throw hands. You gotta be ready for shit. And if you ain't ready to be, you know, to live that life, you need to pick a different career. That's just real talk. Like, if you can't roll with the consequences of being out here on the street, get up in people's faces and shit, and I'm not saying he got in anybody's face, that's not what I'm saying, but some of the people on the network do be getting in people's faces, and they do be causing drama, and they do be pushing that limit, and it's just, and people already don't like, you know, when cameras are around. That's what my shit's close to me. It's close to me. Like, there's no misconstruing that I'm filming somebody else. I would have curled up in a ball and cried if it happened to you. Nope. Nope. Dude, you just saw the dude that hit me from the back. I was smiling the whole time. That's the truth. Actually, no, he pushed me on my shoulders, which is why I knew he wasn't being serious. Like, all that shit was just, that was just ruckus and rigmarole and talk. That was all talk. I knew as soon as I felt his hands on my back that it wasn't even a serious push. Like, it didn't lunge me forward. So I'm like, okay, so he's just boasting, he's venting. Fuck it, I can let him vent. I ain't tripping. SJC likes to play the victim card. Yeah. And for him, you know, that's content, and you know, I hope he gets paid for it. You know, if he makes some money off of it, cool. I know the donations flowing on that shit. Am I a gamer? Yeah. I totally want to go find the Donald Trump sign right now. You know what's really funny to me? It's like, I meet Scuff Jim Carrey, and I'm giving him some love, and in less than 15 minutes, he fucking hates my guts. That's funny. Dude, I'm going to burn bridges with everybody in the CX network. It's going to happen. The only one who, like, Scuff Jim Staub doesn't like me. He's talking shit about me. Jim Carrey doesn't like me now. Brandon didn't like me. So at the end, the only person who's going to give a shit about me is Paul. Yeah. I could have kept his phone if I wanted to. Burt Lancaster, where is Donald Trump's sign? See if I can find it. See them here. Tony Curtis. Bobby Vernon, William Primos. I know it's around here somewhere. Alice Calhoun. No, you couldn't. The chat would have told him. True. No. I could have, because I had the phone, so he wouldn't have seen the chat. Yeah, I know it's around here somewhere. The point I'm making is I don't steal shit from people, you know? He asked me to go get his phone, I got his phone. I got his fucking speaker out the ground, and I handed that shit back to him. Kermit the Frog should not have a star out here. See Jackie Chan, Brett Ratner, Mabel, Simon Cowell, Billy Daniels, Wolfgang Puck, Jerry Lewis, Peter Frampton, Anita Louise, Kevin Spacey, and Donald motherfucking Trump. It's chipped again. Somebody hit it with something. He got upset because you were talking to other people, taking other people's side. Well, no. He said to me, he was talking to the girl, and saying like, he said something about her being black, and that's when I just got quiet because I didn't want to get any involved in any of that type of shit. Leave a rose on a Trump star. You know what? I think we're gonna do that. But look, there's like this. You see that chip? So there's this really like gouge here, and then another which looks like somebody hit it with an axe or something, and clearly somebody spit on it. There's another like chip there. Man, people be fucking this motherfucker up. Damn. Yes, she was. Of course, she was playing the race card, but I recognize she was playing the race card. I just don't want to get involved in it. Not lie. Okay, I'm mistaken. I don't remember exactly what was said. All I remember is like race was brought up. I think he said that she was playing the race. Yeah, that's right. He said that she was playing the race card. And like, I just don't like getting those type of conversations. Yeah, so the city's gonna pay another shit ton of money to replace it again. I don't even like this motherfucker though. It's like, no, I was staying out of it. That's not picking a side. That's not being part of it. Not only that, like, I wasn't picking a side. I don't even know what happened. So they came up saying that their friend got maced. I didn't see it. Oh yeah, I got huge nostrils. They're massive. Like wings. I could fly in these motherfuckers if I wanted to. Alright, you guys win. There. Alright, hold up, back up. 2020, we're gonna run this whole election. There. You happy now? That is where the rose goes. Alright, done with it. 2020, we gonna run that whole election, yeah. I've been trending years, y'all a couple days. I mean, you know, dude's our president. You know, least I can do is throw a rose on his star that he doesn't even visit. I'm actually surprised, like, how many people give a shit about the star. Like, it's, you know, not matter that, it's, people give so much shit about that star and not Kevin Spacey's star, which is right next to it. But, hey, Kevin Spacey just diddled little boys. Donald Trump hurt our feelings. But he hurt our feelings. Boo! Impeach him. Mueller investigation, Rosenstein, Scaramucci, all those people are crooked. You hurt our feelings. Like, when people ask me about Trump, like, the guy's a dick. I'm a dick sometimes. I try not to be. I really, really try not to be. Like, at my core, I want to be above all that shit. I'm always thinking about, like, what makes me happy, what inspires positivity in people, you know, what is uplifting. But I have some dickish tendencies, and I think you saw some of them tonight. And they ooze out. They don't fly out, but they ooze out from time to time. And there's not much I can really do about it because it's kind of second nature to me. With that said, Donald Trump's a dick. And I know a lot of dickish people on this planet, and that doesn't make them evil people. You know? And usually when I encounter dicks, I just ignore them. You know, and that's that's how my 24-hour news cycle is. People come up to me like, oh my God, did you see what he tweeted today? Nope. Don't follow him on Twitter. That's real simple. But he said he's going to do this. See, here's the thing. People always in uproar about what the president said or what he says he's going to do. And if you look back over the past 2 years, think of the things that really, really put a fire under people that never happened. All right? So he said I'm going to say that transgender people can't serve in the military. Well, that never happened. All right? He didn't sign an executive order on that. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Like, I'm going to take federal funding away from UC Berkeley. Never happened. Could have done it. Never happened. No, I'm going to do this. Never happened. I'm going to change the 14th Amendment. Never happened. I think he really likes being the bad guy. Like, and as a person who's watched like WWE like the majority of my life and pro wrestling in general, you know, I used to watch Mid-South Wrestling, the Von Erich brothers, Kevin Von Erich, Kerry Von Erich, American Dream Dusty Rhodes, the Dingo Warrior before he was the Ultimate Warrior. I even met Tony Atlas in 1987 at a 7-Eleven at like 1 in the morning as he was passing through heading to Texas to go do a wrestling show. And so I love wrestling. And everything I see out of this president just really reminds me of your classic heel. And that shit's amusing as fuck to me. It's so amusing to me. So I take it with a grain of salt. Like, nothing he says offends me. It's like, all right, well, what crazy shit is he gonna say today? Actually, first of all, I don't go around looking for his quotes and tweets or anything, or I'll browse on Reddit and something will like hit the front page, and it's like, people were outraged after the most outlandish thing the president said, and they'll make an entire article on Washington Post that has the comments of like 4 random Twitter users, usually blue check marks, saying like, oh, well, the president said this, and here's our reaction to it. And they'll build an entire story out of the reaction of like 4 people, which doesn't... This is the state of journalism right now. It's like... it's all bullshit. It's all a distraction from like real shit. And like, if the media really... So here's the thing. Trump and the media have a love-hate relationship. And if anything, these two organizations are so in cahoots with each other. If the media really, 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 really wanted to dismantle his presidency, they would have shut the fuck up about Stormy Daniels. They wouldn't have given any attention to the Kavanaugh investigation because, matter of fact, those witnesses, with the exception of Christine Blasey Ford, turned around and recanted their stories. And in fact, ABC News had one of the accusers recant her story, and they held on to it for weeks without bringing out the truth. And now we know, like, oh, it was all made up, but they knew for weeks, and yet they kept running the story. And people are like, oh, well, these are 3 credible witnesses. No, it wasn't. They even said that it wasn't, and everyone kept quiet about it. But if the media really wanted to dismantle his presidency, they would focus hard on policy and issues. Because there's a lot of stuff, you know, going through Congress, House, and the Senate that would outrage all of America, but it gets no, because it's not sexy. The shit that's on C-SPAN, that shit'll make you flip, but that shit's not sexy. That shit doesn't get views, it doesn't get tweets. No one gives a fuck that the government, you know, passed a bill that, you know, utility companies can pass on costs to consumers if they happen to have a disaster caused by their own inadequate actions or maintenance. Governor Brown here signed that into law. So we got huge, massive fires going all over the state right now. I think it was last year was the Napa fire, maybe even 2 years ago. $1 billion of property damage. Billion plus. Hella people lost their homes. Families, motherfuckers died and shit. So now people trying to sue PG&E because they knew the issue was on their lines. Well, Governor Brown signed a bill that PG&E now gets to charge me extra money to cover the expenses of the hella fucking lawsuits they're going through. Years before that, I think it was 2012, the Burlingame explosion, where a gas line exploded, blew up a whole fucking neighborhood in Burlingame, California, killed hella people, blew up. Oh, Sinfisted just texted me. I'm good. Hope all is well. Sorry, I'm on my 3rd shift today. Talk to you later. Okay, shift's working. Oh, then I need to text her before she gets off. So it blew up a whole neighborhood. 7 homes, something like that, big ass homes. So then the people sued, all that shit, and it was like a $6 billion lawsuit, and then they kept cutting it. They were like, oh, well, not $6 billion, $2 billion, and then another judge cut that money. They're like, oh, not $2 billion, $1 billion, not $1 billion, okay, $500 million, and it almost came down to nothing. As far as I know, ain't nobody ever got paid from that shit. They killed people. So if the media focused on that type of shit, a motherfucker's actually dying and not fucking tweets, yo, we could have a revolution then. We could have something to talk about. But they don't, because tweets are sexy. Oh, look what Alec Baldwin had to say about President Trump's wild tweets. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's why I don't follow him on Twitter, because I don't give a shit. I don't care. And the truth is, most other people don't care either. Dumb motherfuckers care. Stupid people who ain't got nothing better to do than to just, wham, he hurt my feelings, boo-hoo. That's the people that follow that shit. Stupid to me. And we got real problems in this country, and nobody wants to, like, face that shit. Fucking here in California, you know, Governor Brown added a gas tax, which we shouldn't even call it a gas tax. It should be called a fuel tax, because not only did it raise the price, additional taxes towards gasoline, but also to diesel. Like, I think it's like 12 cents a gallon for regular unleaded gas, and then like 24 cents per gallon of like diesel. And you know, diesel is used in like transporting shit and also our housing shit. So it wasn't just a gas tax, it was an overall fuel tax. And then we put it on the ballot so we could repeal it. That failed. I guess people want to pay more money for shit. You mean Governor Moonbeam? And y'all call me an SJW. Y'all don't know me. Y'all really don't know me. SJW Andy. Y'all really don't know me. That's why I let y'all say that shit about me, because it amuses me. Be like, you're an SJW. I'm like, how? How, Sway? How? How, Sway? What's up, man? What's good? All good out here, man. It's all good in the hood. You're a victim abuser, Andy. SJC. See, this is where my dick side comes out. I mean, I was fucking with him. Like, when I said, come on, SJC. You didn't just, what did I say? You didn't just mace 30 people, did you? I think that's exactly what I said. I said, SJC, you didn't mace 30 people, did you? And I said 30 because that's a ridiculous number. Like, obviously, it's funny what I'm saying. No, we didn't mace 30 people, which is why I said 30. And then I said, you maced the whole block. I'm clearly being comical about it. Yeah. And I ain't got no problem cracking jokes on people. Like, if he can't take a joke, fuck him. And I mean that. Fuck him. I'm gonna crack jokes all day, every day on anybody. Anybody can get it. And if he can't see the humor in that somebody smacked his phone and then he like indiscriminately did the Zangief lariat spinning in circles with a fucking tornado while macing a hella motherfuckers. Okay, that didn't happen. But you see what I'm getting at? That shit's hella funny. They fucking do like the Zangief lariat while macing people and a fucking cyclone. This fucking cyclone and mace getting niggas. That shit's funny to me. You know, and then he ends up on the ground and like, see, here's the thing. Ain't all these motherfuckers about content? Dude, he should be eating this shit up. Dude, that cop was laughing too. You couldn't see it because my screen was hella dark. That cop was hella laughing. She was hella smiling and giggling when I was cutting up. She didn't take this shit serious either. So, funny you get jump and use defense spray on someone who makes a joke in front of you and the cops shit. Find white girls and prove you're not gay. Come on. It's dumb shit. What's up, y'all? Exactly. Like, no, when I heard like other people, like the ambulance came from other people, I'm like, come on, man. Nobody needs ambulance for like just getting. You could spray me right in the eye, like point blank, and I wouldn't call the ambulance with mace. Like, no. Get yourself some milk or some water or a towel, and wipe that shit off, and wait 20 minutes, and then it's over. He broke Kevin because he went off script. Yep. So why do I think people were dumb enough to vote for the fuel tax? Because it was confusing. So you had to vote yes to vote against it. So that confused people. Voting yes was to repeal the tax. Voting no against the repeal was to keep the tax. And a lot of people voted no, thinking like, yes, no, I don't want more taxes. And that's what fucked it up. And I know a lot of people that voted, and I told them, like, so you voted yes, right? They're like, no, I voted no, because I don't want more taxes. Like, you dumbass, you voted for it. They're like, no, I voted no. No, you voted, you're supposed to vote yes. No is yes, and yes is no. That's why that shit failed. What else failed? Rent control failed, which is totally understandable. We actually had the chance for a statewide legislation on rent control that would have helped hundreds of thousands of people. Okay, not hundreds of thousands, but like, yeah, would have helped hundreds of thousands of people in this state manage their rent, which seems to be the biggest issue in relation to homelessness. We voted that down, voted against rent control. That would have helped so many people. And not only would that rent control would have stabilized rents for people, it would the funds saved from that would have also contributed to making more homeless shelters. So we really fucked up on that one. Exactly. Now, I see what you're saying. You're glad that rent control failed. I agree. It's, you know, it was kind of a toss-up. You know, it was really 50-50 on that one. Yeah. I mean, there's pros and cons to it. You could still have rent control and still allow for the free market to function. And that's kind of the problem. And you know, in all honesty, the free market really should be the one that determines everything. I mean, if I got a place and I'm charging $4,000 a month for it, and I can't get anyone to rent it for $4,000, then I need to bring it down to $3,000. And if nobody rents it for $3,000, I need to bring it down to $2,000. And it's whatever the market will bear. Part of the issue that we have is we have a lot of engineers coming from parts unknown, out of country, out of state, and they have to find housing. Have to. So property owners will raise their rent as high as they possibly can go because they know these people are desperate. Yes, I see both sides on this matter. So they know people are desperate. So you'll have an engineer who might be making $130,000 a year, but even still, paying $4,000 a month for rent is still a lot of fucking money. You know, but they'll pay that because they have to. The alternative is either getting a job very far away from where they work outside of San Francisco, or living in a fucking dorm-like environment with like 30 other people, and they don't want to do that, so they're just kind of forced into it. Also, you know, there's other reasons why the rent is so high: supply and demand, influx of illegal immigration, or not just illegal, all immigration. The influx of that is an issue. You know, you have less available homes for the number of people. It's a very complicated issue, but it's also an issue that works itself out about every 25 years or so. I mean, we've seen this before in California, where like rents will get really high, then we'll see an exodus of people leave, and rents will go back down and stabilize. So it's kind of an ebb and flow, no different than the economy, that every 30 years they take away all our money when the stock market crashes. That's a normal cycle. That's why we're not paying $10 for a can of soda. Because every 30 years, the federal government takes all our money away from us, and it stabilizes inflation. So inflation goes up and down and flows, and things stabilize. But you can't have a stabilization if people are hoarding too much money. So there's lots of ways to manipulate the markets and people's holdings, so you don't end up with a country like full of billionaires. Change your title to Official Black Guy, CXCBZ, because I'm not that interesting. I don't think I am anyway. I'm just doing me. I'm out here living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. Man, this club's still popping over here? I love Ice Poseidon, but you're too wise for CX. This is true. It wouldn't work if I was on the network. My content is just, it's not what people want. Not this network. And you know, like, I got my 5,000 subscribers on my own. Like, I didn't need the network to give me any boost. I mean, you can look at my YouTube right now. What am I at, like 5,000, 5,100, 5,200, something like that? I did that shit on my own. Dude, if you put that on Reddit, put Purple Hat Guy on the CX network, dude, it'll get downvoted so fast, and people will just talk shit about me forever. And that's also part of the problem. Like, I'm so self-aware. Like, you can't offend me. You can't make me mad. Like, I don't fall into that trap. Hit girl! How you doing? Oh, I missed it. No. We have to now.
Okay.
We have to. Did I miss a good party?
You missed a great fucking party.
And you matched me this whole night. Next time.
Okay, wait. One more. What butter knife does she have? What butter knife does Big Daddy give her in the first movie?
Shit. I'm rusty. Hold on. Now you gotta fucking put me on the spot on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Benchwood, Model 42. Wait, no. Here, okay, you're not being filmed.
Huh?
You're not being filmed. In fact, bye. Yeah, I mean, I come down here like once every 3 months or so, but
What was the movie?
I was in it, so cast. The FP2 Pizza Break.
Congrats. Rock and roll. That's what I'm glad.
Already working on the third one. Sequel stuff.
My way? That in my way. Yes, you carry it.
I'll give you a ride, but
Well, I'll just say quick. But thank you.
I've had a very fun night.
That's good.
I've had a very fun weekend. I met Kay Hanley yesterday.
Hey.
Kay Hanley is the lead singer of Letters to Cleo, which is my favorite band on the planet, and I've been wanting to meet her for 25 fucking years.
Oh, yeah.
I drove 400 miles and missed most of the show. I only saw the last 4 songs, and it was totally worth it. And we met, and she hugged me and said awesome things, and I gave her a letter, which I'd written like 7 years ago, and yeah.
This is your card?
It is.
Excellent. I think
If you ever so feel the urge to contact some random stranger who approached you on the street and yes.
That's me.
That is you.
Be squid.
I definitely need a squid in my life.
Yes, everybody does.
Do you squirt ink?
Huh?
Do you squirt ink at people?
In the metaphorical sense, sure.
Okay. I mean, if you do it in the actual sense, I mean, I'd like to see that. That's a nice part of the show.
What you wish for. Okay. I think that's my ride.
Okay. Well, I'm going this way.
All
Is
right.
that your ride?
Yes.
The Uber that missed you? As he turns to the left. Yo!
You got it. Don't worry. It's my friend.
Oh, not an Uber.
Not an Uber.
See, now I'm just screaming randomly at your people.
I see you.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
Well, take care.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
very nice to meet you.
See you around.
Bye. Oh, she's a pretty one. I do like. So, I am very, very, very weird when it comes to women. Very, not cucked. No, I did exactly what I wanted to do. I approached her in the exact fashion that I wanted to do. Almost got her to squirt ink. Her name's Squid. And I definitely did a squid. Her eye makeup was on point. Yes, absolutely. Point like a motherfucker. Goddamn. Smooth operator. I'm a smooth operator. Coast to coast. LA to San Francisco. Da-da-da. Smooth operator. I'm a smooth operator. Just because you talk good shit, I talk the savage shit. And fuck anybody who don't like it. Including SJC. He's like, you made it worse. Well, nigga, you shouldn't have got your shit in trouble anyway, so. He's like, I didn't start that shit. I didn't start the fire. That nigga got the suplex. I mean, I don't want to, like, laugh at someone's misfortune. I really don't. But since that shit didn't happen to me, I'm going to laugh about it, all right? And let's be honest. Anybody who's saying, like, oh, you're making it worse, why are you laughing? Y'all laughing at it, too. 1,000 people on Reddit probably laughing at that shit right now. And goddamn it, I saw it live. So I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh from a deep, 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 healthy place. Nigga makes the whole block and got fucking body slammed on the ground and had a motherfucking security guard sitting on top of his chest. Help! Somebody help me! Ah! See, this is the dick in me coming out. I'm sorry. But this is my dick side. Shout out to check your surroundings. Hollywood Boulevard and Ivor. So now I'm mobbing back to the Kizar. That is so cool that I met someone dressed as Hit Girl. And I was like, and the best pickup line I could think of is like, do you know which model of butterfly knife Big Daddy gave her in the movie? And she's like, no, telling me. It's like a Benchwood Model 42. God, I'm a weirdo. You're right, never say sorry. I mean, for like most shit, I don't apologize for much of anything. 99% of the time, everything I do with good intention. I don't go out of my way to hurt people. I don't want to wallow in someone's misery. But if some funny shit's out there, then I get to laugh about it. Okay, did I go too far? I'm not pressing him. I'm just, the nigga got some fucked up shit. I think I went too far. All right, I'm at Hollywood and Vine. It might be another block down, I think. Fuck, I don't know. He hiding? Have I seen Jesse Camp lately? Good question. Very good question. Me and Jesse go way back. In fact, if you guys want to know how far me and Jesse go back, Google MTV 25th year anniversary. AP News used a photo of he and I on all the publications for that. Pretty much if you Google like Ryoga V and Jesse Camp, like you'll easily find us together. I worry too much? A little. Either that or I'm just kind of checking myself. Okay, I'm lost. I'm legit lost. I need one of those like signs that tell me like where I'm at. Benchmade, not bench. Oh God, see? Thank you. I got it wrong. Do I smell fire and smoke? Yeah, I do. What's your Twitter? I need to send a funny meme on SGC. My name, Ryoga V, Ryogavee. Okay, so I think I parked on Cauga? I don't know the name of that street. Shit. Alright, I'm at Hollywood and Vine. I was in line at the Roxy for Marilyn Manson show and walked up filming everyone, was talking with us. I took a pic with him. He was cool. Brian Warner. I have a funny Marilyn Manson story. So, 1997. What's good, man? What's good? So, 1997, I was in school, and Antichrist Superstar had just come out. SGC got jumped, and the Maislin's phone got smashed. That is all true. In 1997, Antichrist Superstar had just come out, and in fact, no more than a couple months before that, the title track. What was the album that had Sweet Dreams on it? I love Jesse Camp, by the way. Like, I really like Jesse. Jesse's good people. I remember when I first heard Marilyn Manson on the radio, and someone said, like, oh, that's Marilyn Manson. I said, who's she? Because I really liked the sound. They were like, no, it's a dude. I was like, what? What dude names himself Marilyn? Which was odd. So then a couple months later is when Antichrist Superstar came out, and I picked that up and fucking fell in love with that album in every way possible. At the time, it was like the most aggressive rock music that I had ever heard. Smells Like Children, right. I was thinking it Smells Like Teen Spirit, but I knew that wasn't. Smells Like Children. I also have the bootleg Sympathy for the Devil that came out before that. And also Lunchbox and a lot of his shit. And I missed him when he was on tour with Nine Inch Nails when he came to Oklahoma City. I'm so mad I missed that show. But I wasn't really into them. Anyway, Antichrist Superstar comes out. So I buy the album, and I'm just drilling that sumbitch. I'm wearing down the CD because it's fucking amazing. And I never heard a sound like that. I never been swayed by music like that. And it really changed. So prior to that, my favorite, and to this day, my favorite artist is Kay Hanley of Letters to Cleo. And her music, to this day, has a long-lasting, profound effect on my life. Marilyn Manson clipped that shit for a moment and kind of split the fork on my path. Like, my path was like love and heartbreak and great relationships and fun stuff, and then Antichrist Superstar, and it was like, whoa, we can still have love and heartbreak and shit, but oh, it's going on a very dark path. I was very inspired by that music. I was inspired by his look. I was inspired by the community, and I started to change in Vancouver. And I started to change a bit. And I was in high school at the time, so I start ripping up my jeans, and I wore just a clean cut, button up, plaid shirts, rocking the tie, and I still rock the ties and shit. But I was like, well, let me tear up my pants a little bit. That makes it a little edgy. Oh, let me get some dog chains and put them on my whips, my hips. That'll make me a little bit edgy. And then I started doing the makeup. And this is before I knew what goth was. I'd never heard the term goth. And maybe this is 97, so, where I was living, like, none of this stuff had really happened much yet. I don't live in LA, I live in the Bay Area. So, I'm in school at the time. And every day, I'm trying to find a new way to explore my identity. And, it was a little bit of makeup here, a little black eyeliner, then it was a lot of black eyeliner. Then it was like covering like the entire face. I remember I would like draw like Spawn, like the comics from Todd McFarlane. Like I would draw like the whole like Spawn on like one side of my face. Walk out of the house like that, not give a fuck. I would wear skirts to school because I was like, fuck it, I'm fucking weird. And I got suspended. First I got suspended, then I got expelled, then I came back to school, I got expelled again because the school did not want me anywhere, and then I started dyeing my hair, and the school was like, fuck that, you can't come to school anymore. And around this time, Marilyn Manson is getting a lot of heat because everyone's saying he's a Satanist and shit. So then he comes through Oklahoma City, and so prior to him coming, I had a really interesting rapport with the local radio station. We had an alternative rock station. And when I got suspended, I would call the morning show, and we would do a daily, literally, we would do a daily checkup on me on air as we talk about like what I'm doing for it. Because they thought it was ridiculous that I got kicked out of school just for like looking like Marilyn Manson. Because I'm black, I can't look like Marilyn Manson. So we would do the daily, and it was comedy and bit and stuff, and I was, 16, 17 at the time. And then one day they called me up and goes, "Hey, Ryoga, we just got a call from MTV, and they want to talk to you." I'm like, "What? They want to talk to me about what?" They was like, we got suspended from school. They want to do a story. I was like, "Is that okay with them?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me my contact information." So I talked to some of the producers and stuff, and we set up a meeting. So one day, me and a couple friends, we go to like the Marriott or the Ramada Inn or whatever it was, and I met Kurt Loder. And then, you guys remember old school Kurt Loder? He used to do MTV News. I'll answer that in a moment about me and Ice. So I show up to the hotel, and there's Marilyn Manson, like in the, we're in the back of the hotel. There's no one really out there, but he's standing there. And I want to go up and say hi and like give him some love and stuff. And when I got close to him, and his big motherfucking burly lumberjack bodyguard like got in between us, like get back up. And I was like, I just don't, no fans. I'm like, fuck. But I was supposed to be there, and he didn't know that. So he's keeping me away from Marilyn, and I'm sad, and all I can do is like see him from like 20 yards away. And I'm thinking this is like the only time I'd probably get a chance to like meet him. So Marilyn goes in, he goes into a room, and I'm not sure what he's doing there. And then after like 20 minutes, he comes out, and he gets whisked away. And then they come and get me, and I come in, and there's Kurt Loder. And I'm like, holy shit, fucking Kurt Loder. And actually, I think we had met him before that because he bummed a cigarette off of one of my friends, and we were all underage, what I thought was just the coolest thing. Like, oh my God, Kurt Loder bummed a cigarette off of us. Yeah, so we did this interview, and it was really just about like me getting like kicked out of school and shit. Hollywood, yeah. And somewhere during the interview, Kurt asked, he's like, "So are you going to the show tonight?" And that was the day of the show. That's why I was in Oklahoma City. He goes, "Are you going to the show tonight?" And I said, "I'm actually not." He goes, "What do you mean, you're not going?" I was like, "Yeah, we didn't have enough money for tickets." And he looks at me and goes, "Really?" And he looks at one of the interns and just does like this, and the intern flies out the door. And then he comes back with like 4 tickets for me and my friends to go see the show, like general admission. So we're in the pit and shit. It's one of the most fun nights, like most memorable like days in general that I ever had. All because like, I was doing my weirdo thing. So I went to that show. Because there was so much outrage and it was on the news and everything. Oh yeah, that's right. I met someone for the local news station at that same time. We also did another story about me being kicked out of school, just for my expression. The school let me back in after that. It was like a big thing. And at the same time, in Clarksville, Tennessee, there was a girl named Carla Chapman. I will never forget her name. She was expelled from school for nothing more than wearing black lipstick. You can Google this. The only thing you'll find is like a report from like 1997. But yeah, she was in, I believe, Clarksville, Tennessee. God, my memory's way too good or bad for these type of things. But I remember she got expelled, and I was, I was kind of inspired by that too. That I felt it was an injustice. And see, here we go, SJW Ryoga. I felt like, wow, you can kick people out of school just for like how they look. That's not fair. So I thought at the time. So I was kind of pushing the limits a little to see like what I could get away with, and just see, I was exploring my own self. So that's the shit I was doing. But yeah, that was a cool day. Free tickets to go see Marilyn Manson. In 97, mind you, when shit was good. Ah, found it. Okay, this is the street. Hello. Hi. Hi, pigeon dude. Okay, bye, pigeon dude. I'm not saying my age. But when people ask me my age, usually I say something like, I witnessed the Challenger explosion. ASL? Oh, okay, oh, that hurt. Ow, ow, my hip. Ah. Peace out. That's how I do. Like, my hip. Well, this block is pretty quiet now. Were my parents rich? No, not at all. Far from it. Dude, man, I remember the lights getting cut off, the water getting cut off. All kinds of bills and shit just disappearing. Found her, ghetto booty woman 6969. No cornbread or flour. Oh yeah, we had cornbread. Well, we had the Jiffy cornbread. Well, first of all, that's my mama made. My grandmama made real cornbread. Cause all my people eat chicken and watermelon. Dope dealing, broke English, and drug selling. Stepanopolis? What about Stepanopolis? Stepanopolis. Alright, there's nothing going on in this block. Fuck, I don't even know where to go now. Like, I still got 60 people watching. Like, oh, fuck, it's 4 a.m.? Shit, bro. Dude, everybody loves fried chicken. Shit. That's a staple. Alright, let's, Should probably see if there's any parking restrictions on this street. Okay. Well, there's not. No, I don't. No, I'm not doing that.
man. He knows it.
What's up, man? What's good?
Chilling, man.
All right, man.
Working
Chilling.
out here, working. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. You know I got the same piercing?
Really?
Look. All you gotta do is look.
Oh, snap.
All you gotta do is look. I used to have it. The septum and
Nice.
the... Yes, sir.
Nice,
Good to
man.
see you working, man, all the time.
Kinda.
Kinda?
Kinda. I'm just chilling.
You got a blunt? You smoke weed?
I don't smoke.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate the offer, though.
Man.
What?
Refreshing.
Well, you know, I'm just friendly with people, you know? I mean, you offered. I say thank you. No thank you, but thank you. That's how people should be, right?
Yeah, it's
pleasantries to people, you know, so you uplift their day. Or let them know that you're human.
great energy, man. Great energy, like truly, brother. Great energy.
Right on.
Hey, like blessings to you and all you do.
Word. God bless. I'm actually walking this way though, so
Right on.
ain't no content over here.
Oh yeah, you fine. I must get a blunt.
Excuse me, man.
Hey, Joe, you got money for a blunt?
I know I'm being stupid right now, man, but like.
I thought we had a blunt.
Yeah, I know, man.
Okay, damn.
I got like so much. I got so much.
I have the wraps in our hotel. That's the issue. And I forgot my weed.
I have seen so much weed out here today.
I have everything. Blunt wraps.
I last bought us some good. This is my last
Fuck, dude. I should have brought one of the wraps.
Where are you guys from?
Orange County.
Orange County. LC is cool.
I was like, which one of these niggas is named Tyler?
I made a rookie mistake. I brought everything except.
You hear me? I was like, which one of these niggas is named Tyler?
That was hilarious as fuck. And it was random.
What a crazy night out here, man.
It's a good night.
It's a good night. Yeah, I met up with this other streamer. I just met him for the first time. And we shooting the shit a little bit, you know, but, you know, I can tell he's not really feeling me that much, you know, so we split up. I walk away. Somebody slaps his phone out of his hand. So someone slapped his phone out of his hand. I guess he thought he was getting attacked. He turned around and maced a bunch of people.
He maced them. He didn't punch. He didn't punch the
Mace.
person that
Pulled out
attacked.
chemicals. Then he got
ABC warfare.
Then he got suplexed by the security.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
And so my chat was like, "Hey, go find him. Go find him. He's getting jumped." I'm like, "What?" So I run down the block.
Like that movie. What's that movie where there's like followers where you're live like streaming?
I know what you're talking. I never watched that movie. I know what you're talking about. So my stream's like, "Dude, go find him. He's getting jumped." So I run down the block. Security has got knees all up in his chest.
Yeah.
He's on top of him and shit.
Yeah.
Raining down on him like, "Oh snap!" He's like, "Help! Help! Get my phone!"
I'm a fucking security guard, man.
It's like me and Miguel today. He's like, security. Me and Miguel jumped out through today. He's like, security. You should have seen that shit. It's fucking funny, man.
He didn't jump. That guy attacked you.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. That's what Miguel told. He said that the guy walked up with like reaching behind his back like for a knife.
Yeah, but he
Miguel
didn't
told me the story.
Yeah. He didn't do a damn thing.
Oh man, you pulled a knife on me. You gotta go.
Yeah, well, this
people
guy
can't walk
walked
after
up,
that.
He was with the homie, and the homie told me, he was like, man, this guy walked up, he started reaching like behind his
we're
bag.
talking about Jesse?
No, with these two guys. Miguel earlier.
Oh, tonight?
But the homie's a boxer. Like the homie's like literally like since he's been a little kid. He's a fucking boxer. And so like he didn't even hurt the guy. He didn't like do anything to him, but like he
let him know you can't be pulling knives on people.
Let him know real quick. Let him know real quick. Like you ain't got no footwork, homie. You don't never train. You don't eat right. You ain't got no wind.
You got 30 seconds.
You ain't got no wind.
You got 30 seconds.
You got ATP. You got adrenaline triphosphate. When that shit burn off, your ass fucking broke.
Lactic acid building up. You can't breathe nor. You're done. You're done. Now you're just sitting there waiting, hoping they knock you out so you don't feel the whole thing.
I saw him once. Miguel saw him twice.
I got hands. I got hands too.
I know you obviously do. You already know the signs. What's up, Savage? You got a blunt, bro?
What up, bro?
Handful of Skywalker.
You got a
smoke?
You got a blunt, dude?
Smoke.
Smoke, man.
You alright?
How you doing? This is chill, man. We just roll. All of a sudden, it's got a mob. All of a sudden,
cool, dog.
it's got a mob.
You're fucking cool. I respect you because you don't smoke and you're on that level of chill. I'm trying to get there, like so badly.
It was a security car. The dude so badly. Security guard like, fuck you, done. I'm Illuminati.
I'm supposed to have my guitar, my music shit, my speaker.
And then we walked past him.
You got your
and he followed us.
You do film.
Shit. I ignored him, but they kept saying you a bitch and shit. So we
It don't matter. It's California.
Yeah, can't y'all smoke in the open? Can't y'all niggas get in the middle of the street and just light it up? Man, you on that old shit like, where you gonna smoke, man? We gotta go behind the alley. It's just done with. It's just done now. Is it? It's still in our blood. Like, oh shit.
That nigga still wanna hide.
Gotta hide.
In the back of the head, hit him in the side of the body, then he ran, then hit him in the back of the head.
It's that institutionalized shit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I ain't been locked up. I'm blessed. But I'm also, you know what? Sometimes that's college though. I got some homies that got locked up. That shit was like the best thing that ever happened to them.
Getting locked up?
Yeah.
Some people it does really good things for.
They got to meet like the other side of the culture. Got to meet the other side. Maybe they didn't have a dad. They got to meet an older black dude that was like really giving them game. So
I went to jail one time over some dumb shit. I got jumped in the middle of the night walking home with a bottle of chocolate milk and some marshmallows. Some motherfuckers, some racist niggas rolled up on the side of me, started talking that shit.
Niggas don't drink chocolate milk.
Yeah, they said some dumb shit like that. Two of them jumped out. They started throwing hands on me.
Oh no.
Pulled out my pocket knife and
that's it.
because I was like, fuck, I ain't ending up in no tree tonight.
You a cold motherfucker.
You bring the savage when you have to.
And you're here.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it was 5 dudes in the car. I wasn't worried about the 2 that jumped out. It was when the other 2 came out, and I was like, I'm not ending up in a tree tonight. It's either me or them.
You got out. Get out. You got out.
But like a dumbass, I snitched on myself, which is what niggas always do. So I go home, there's blood all on my chest and shit, and I'm thinking I killed someone. So I called the police like,
I think I just kidding. You're not a dumb nigga. Actually, first of all, let me say this. You're not a dumb nigga. You're a responsible adult. And you handled it exactly how you're supposed to, and that's why you're here.
Just in case, hey, I made a phone call.
Yeah. So
that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
So I called the police, and I was like, yeah, I said I think I stabbed somebody.
I love your ass, man. What you talking about?
So then 5 minutes later, police run up in my house, guns out. I meet them in the driveway. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground. I'm like, oh shit. They're like, are you the stabber? I said, I'm the victim.
That was enough.
So they come up and start trying to hem me up. Thankfully, one of the police officers knew me because this long time ago, I used to ride bikes around my neighborhood and shit. Yeah. Cop had read me before. He's like, oh, wait, I know that guy. So they chill out and everything.
It's not his MO.
And then another dude, one of the officers, he's like, you're not 6 foot. I said, no, I'm not. What do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to go use it.
They had already called the cops because the dude I stabbed was already up in the hospital. Okay. They told the police some crazy 6'3" black dude was just whopping around in the street. They stopped. They slowed down to see what was wrong, and I pulled them out the window, whooped all their ass. This is what they told the cops. That I pulled them out the window, whooped all their asses, and stabbed them up. And the cop was like, "You're not 6'3". I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm not."
I was defending myself.
Hey, you know what? A lot of people that do wrong and shit though, they do make exaggeration claims, man. And then it costs like a whole shitload of shit.
You gotta go to court for that shit. You gotta.
Well, I went to jail. Well, so I'll try to wrap the story up real quick. It's a long story, but I'll wrap it up real quick. Go down to precinct. Waited like 6 hours. 2 detectives come out after asking me questions. They played good cop, bad cop on me.
Yeah.
They hit me up, you know.
Are you military?
No. They did arrest me for assault with a deadly weapon, and the reason they did that, they said, well, you could have ran. You had other options. Like, you didn't have to stay there and fight with them.
What state was this in?
This is Northern California near Hayward.
Oh,
okay. So, also, the guy who I stabbed was the son of a Hell's Angel. And they were like, yeah, we need to hide you.
Yeah, no
we need to hide you. So they put me in the county for the weekend. And first thing, I mean, it was a lot of waiting, but I remember I was sitting in this pod before I went to the main pod. I was sitting in a holding pod by myself.
Transitions?
Yeah, for a couple hours, and then they brought in this other dude, some white guy, big as a house, and he's just pacing back and forth. And I'm sitting there by myself, little old meek me. He's just pacing back and forth, pacing back and forth.
Yeah, right.
All of a sudden, he started bombing on the brick wall, boom, 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 and I'm like, officer, help!
Hey guys, this guy's flipping.
This nigga about to kill me. And he's like, hey, what you in here for? And I was like, I got jumped. And he's like, man, you sound like a bitch. And I was like, I'm sorry. He's like,
I'm trying to hold myself back. I'm trying to hold myself back and be calm.
He's like, you sound like a bitch. You need to put some thug in your voice. So he spends the next hour trying to teach me how to act like I'm tough and shit so I don't get taken advantage of. And I'm like, damn.
That's the best thing when somebody underestimates you. That's the best thing ever. That's the best. You're well spoken. What do you mean? You're well spoken. You know how to carry yourself, and they think that because of your kindness, you're weak. They take your kindness. That's my favorite thing in the world.
So then later I get put in the pod, the real pod, trying to keep to myself. Dude comes to me, he's like, what you in here for? I was like, man, I was walking home and 5 white dudes came out and jumped me and I stabbed one of them and they put me up in here. He's like, what? That's some old bullshit. Hey man, come here. Tell me what you just told me. What you in here for? I said, I got jumped by 5 white dudes and I stabbed one of them and I'm in jail. Damn, that's fucked up. Hey y'all come here. There's a whole bunch of people. I say the same shit and they was like, damn. And after that, and it's a weird thing to say, it felt like summer camp because we was rap battling, playing Uno, cards, and we was just fucking bullshitting the whole time.
Anything to get through.
And I remember one dude looked at me and was like, man, I forgot I was in jail. But they put me in a cool pod because the other pods motherfuckers were screaming and yelling shit. They put me in a cool place where people was like, who was doing the kid and play and shit, dancing. And I was like, this jail ain't supposed to be fun.
Well, it is. If you're a normal motherfucker.
Yeah, real shit.
And they had some people in there on some bullshit. They had this old 70-year-old dude. I forgot why he was in there, but it was
never getting out. I hate all y'all.
No, he was only in there for he just got in there for like it was county, so he was in there for some bullshit.
Oh, you went to county? Oh, yes. County cool. You didn't go to prison.
No.
Oh, you cool, man.
But there was still some rough motherfuckers in there.
Oh yeah. That transition phase. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was some rough motherfuckers in there.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, I'm glad I ain't in that pod over there.
Oh yeah.
I've never been to jail.
Don't.
You'll find some motherfuckers that's going to a whole nother scenario. Yeah. And you be like, oh, you were here on this shit? I'm like, oh.
That's it?
Yeah.
I murdered 35 people. Yesterday.
Type shit. No, listen, I went to the holding take in county one time for like some jaywalking and some warrants. They have to take you in. You have like warrant. They have to call in. I got out in the morning. Just being there that night let me know for the rest of my life, this is not the place for me.
Yeah.
This guy 2 years younger than me that was drunk. This guy was like 17. Faded as a motherfucker, so drunk. This guy stole 2 cars. With one of the cars, he ran over 3 pedestrians.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah, one of them was, and the homies was telling him, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap,
It was so much for the young man. Like, he didn't cry, he didn't scream. He listened, he went to sleep.
What else can you do?
I was like,
check it.
man.
You got your middle.
I was just looking at him the whole time, like, oh, shit, homie, it's not that big of a deal.
Wow.
Ain't nothing that big of a deal. Like, I have a great life. Fuck that. Even if I'm poor as fuck, that's the only thing wrong. I ain't got no health problems. I ain't no type of like weirdo. I ain't got no. I'm just a little poor.
That's why I don't drink.
These motherfuckers, bro. I can take that. That's
the reason why I don't drink. I don't even want no shit. Like, one day you have one too many. Next thing you know, like, you misjudge how much you breaking. You hit a pedestrian in the crosswalk. That's a wrap.
Yeah. It's over, man. Damn, that's exactly how that shit can go too. It's a fine line.
Yeah.
It's a real fine line.
You see a green light, it's actually red. You know, just one moment of you not thinking clearly.
Yeah.
So I like to always be here. Just be present.
Present.
Yeah, man.
Good shit, man.
It could be a fine line.
Yeah.
I'm happy I had a good night tonight. Yeah, we had a great night. We had an excellent night. We had a good night. Everybody's safe. Everybody I started with is here. We're all
not
like,
that nigga who got slammed by security. That nigga ain't safe. Knees all up in his chest. Ah, help me.
Fuck all that shit, man.
And like, I didn't see it happen. A lot of people on my street.
I got a lot on my back.
Yeah, I got a lot on my mind.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Be safe. God bless.
Man.
We got you in mind too, bro.
Bro, trust me, I got a lot on my mind.
Ooh, wee. This is. Damn, we pulled the fuck out of this shit.
Man, that's just kicking like blue.
Damn,
Man, I can smell that shit. I don't even smoke it. I'm like, God damn.
I'm
I'm over here 5 feet away. Like, shit. I might not be able to safely drive home now.
Shit.
Hey, you know what though? That's the difference between driving home and catching the train, though. Right now, like I'm comfortably on the train because I realize where I'm at in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
I don't even smoke weed, but God, what the fuck is that?
It's some good.
Jesus.
Weed is alright. Like, cause listen. If you don't do weed, you either like have to go to God.
That's some super weed right there.
Good relationship with God. Yeah, see, that's the only other alternative to this. This is the opposite of that.
Let's go this way. We can't go that way. Let's get this way.
Oh, okay.
That's some real stuff, bro. And like, we out here?
Well, I just want to get away from a little cold breeze or hit the side of the building or some shit.
I gotta go, but it's almost 5 o'clock.
Right, it was great talking to you.
Very nice meeting y'all.
God bless you, man. And
nice meeting you, man. Savage.
All right,
blessings to all y'all. Peace out. I'm sorry, there's a little better there. Okay. Bam.
Oh, yeah. Jasmine. I know you want to hit this, Jasmine.
Not everybody. All right, it's almost 5 o'clock. I need to go. And, yeah, I just need it. This night has to end. Man, that's cool, man. I just met some cool ass bros and shit. I don't know what kind of weed they smoking. Like the mega weed. Like, remember them old like cartoons and shit? You know, where they were like baking a pie and they put it on the windowsill. And like you see like the scent trail like move about and like go up in somebody's nose and shit. That's what the fuck just happened to me with the weed he's smoking. That shit traveled and went straight up my nostrils, which isn't that hard. It just like hit me, and I'm like, oh shit, that's what y'all smoking. The stickiest of the icky. Gotta watch out for that shit. PCP weed? I don't know. Didn't smell like no weed I know of. Hitting that sherm. He's smoking sherm. Hitting that sherm. Ah. You gonna smoke this with us, Smokey, or we gonna have a problem? They wanted to rob me? No, them some cool brothers, man. There's some elevated brothers right there. Did I have to go to court? No, my case got thrown out. So I went to the courthouse, but I never actually went inside a courtroom because they just never went on the docket. So they let me out.
I really am so confused.
Billy, oh, y'all heard that shit? Y'all intently listening. Damn. Watch out, he from Philly. Well, we are back where we started. At Selma Street. Yeah, there's smoke in the air from the fires. I can't see any stars. It's just a haze that's like covering over everything. It's pretty bad in some areas. Worse than others, but it's really bad. Have I ever been to prison? No. Do I have a low IQ? No. Just the opposite. Significantly the opposite. What did Jim Carrey do to You personally, nothing. No. He started getting weird, so I just left him alone. All right, guys. It's been a fun night, right? You know, fun night and shit. Oh, you said you got a low IQ. See, maybe I do have a low IQ that I didn't understand that you were referring to yourself and not me. So, yeah, I guess when we want to talk about who's got the low IQ, I think that's me. Yeah, I think that's me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go away. So, yeah, good stream. Normally, I wouldn't leave with 60 people in the chat room, but it is pretty late. And it's not bad for a guy who's not even in the CX network, I think. Nah, I was in the right place at the right time. And I have no regrets. Billy, that was a jam. Dude, I need to go get a clip of that and, like, try to make a rap out of that shit. No, I'm not fighting homeless people for the content. That's been good. I was in the right place at the right time. Like, I got to see the aftermath of Jim Carrey getting fucked up. And I don't care who says that I instigated shit or made things worse. Fuck y'all. That shit was funny. And I'm laughing. He's like, he's making things worse. Leave me alone, bro. I was like, dude, that just makes me want to fuck with him even more. Fighting is the lowest form of communication. That's true. Jim Carrey fucking did the Zangief lariat cyclone pepper spray and sprayed pepper spray 35 people, whole block of people. Somebody smacked his phone like click. He's like, oh my god, they smacked my phone. Psst, cyclone, hurricane spray. Psst, ah, I'm spraying everybody. Psst. Then he got hemmed up with the suplex. Ah, No, dude, that hospital bill is gonna sneak. Y'all, that hospital bill's no joke. I got insurance, and I still got raked hella bad. Oh, you got here too late. Oh, yeah, where Scuff Jim Carrey got fucking suplexed and manhandled by security and was hella on the ground crying and shit and got his phone smashed up because he fucking did a fucking hurricane cyclone pepper spray on a whole crowd of people. He didn't go to the hospital? Okay. I mean, if he got inside the back of an ambulance, then that's $750 off the top. Hurricane cyclone pepper spray. That's gonna be my special attack. I need to train for that shit when I get into some stuff like, hey, Ryoga, I got beef with you, nigga. Get some of these hands. I'm like, oh shit, hurricane cyclone pepper spray attack. Psst, ah! Tatsumatsu Pukan. He took Uber to the ER. Dude, if he's at the ER, he getting fucked over. Dude, the ambulance is the least of the expenses. Not only that, them people gonna sue him. Them people, at the bare minimum, they gonna sue him for, because the ambulance came and treated two of the people around the corner. They got the guy's name. All they need to do is get a personal injury lawyer. Lawyer's gonna take care of that shit. Burger drove him. Yeah, he's gonna get sued for that shit. Well. Tough break, nigga. Tough break, nigga. Out there doing the cyclone, hurricane, pepper spray attack. Next time we see him do the cyclone, he's gonna be in the defense box. We're next to a lawyer, trying not to lose what little shit he got. Yeah, I'm talking shit now. Copped the attitude with me because I was joking because the shit's funny. I still think it's funny. SJW in LA. He would have to sue back. You can't double sue someone. It don't work that way. You can't do double backsies, flip-flop, reverse, mega sue. Bring your gas mask. I mean, as a person who's been pepper sprayed and used it in professional settings, you do not use pepper spray in a crowd. Not even two people. Like, pepper spray is designed to be used on one person, or if you have a group of assailants. But like, if there's anybody innocent, no. Like I said, pepper spray is when you need to get away from people. Multiple people. Tasers to keep someone there. Everything else you throw to hands. And like I said before, like, if he's not man enough to, like, and I'm not questioning his manhood, but I am, oh fuck, am I really standing like next to the CNN building? Fucking fake news. I'm behind the CNN building. Fake news! Yeah, the wind carries that shit. Okay. Are you asking if fighting skills equals manhood? In some ways, yes. I mean, men are uniquely well designed to fight. It's what we do. Would I punch a crackhead and possibly contract Hep C? No, no. Good question. Fuck no. No, I'm not putting my hands on gross people. I don't care if you got a runny nose. I'm not throwing hands on somebody that's fucking gross and slimy. I'm out. I don't care what you say to me or what you do to me. If your shit's gross, I'm cutting my losses on that one. Gotta go. He's gonna sue the security guard? Depends on what happened. Now, so here's the thing. If a bystander smacked his phone out of his hand, and in retaliation he maced the bystander and also maced other people, in that occasion, it would be lawful for the security guard to restrain and detain him, because that is for the safety of the people in direct proximity of the establishment. So let's assume that the security guard did not see what brought about the pepper spraying. So if all the security guard sees is some random guy spraying pepper spray, it is lawful for him to detain him for the safety of everyone else on the street. And if he's doing his duties for the protection of the patrons and bystanders, that is a lawful act, and he can do that. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I've worked with lawyers. You know, so don't quote me on this shit. And like I said, SJC introduced a chemical agent into that altercation, and that chemical agent has a high probability of injuring multiple people at the site, and not a singular person. So if it's just a fight between two people, that's one thing. But if he's spraying chemical agents that can interact with other people, that is a health risk to everyone involved. Yes, no, absolutely. Yes, he was attacked in public space. I'm not denying that. I'm saying if the security guard did not see that initial altercation, and that all he saw was a guy spraying pepper spray in close proximity of patrons of the establishment, it is lawful for him to restrain the person who spraying pepper spray. Yeah, citizen's arrest. In fact, even if he did see the beginning of the altercation, once you start spraying chemical agents indiscriminately, and again, I didn't see it, but we know it happened, and I don't know how, but there were 4 people injured. As I remember, at least 4 people were injured. So the security guard that he ended up shaking, that was on top of him, they ended up shaking hands afterwards, and he had to go clean his face. I think there was another guy, another security guard, who was in the back for a longer period of time, who seemed really exasperated when I saw him later. And then we have the 2 friends of the young lady from around the corner that did get medical treatment from the ambulance. So that's 4 people that I know of that were injured due to his negligence. And that is what the law is going to put into play. Because of his negligence, he injured multiple people. Exactly. SJC pepper sprayed people that were not participating in the fight. So, again, I didn't see what anticipated it, but I saw the aftermath of what happened. And, yo, he is responsible. And a judge will probably ask, was your life in danger? Yeah, like, his safety, based off of what he said at the scene, somebody smacked his phone out of his hand. But nobody hit him. No one tried to strike him. Yes, he got assaulted. That's still assault. But I don't think someone smacking your phone out of your hand raises the stakes to the level to pepper spray them. And I don't think any judge would say that. Like, oh, someone... Because he wasn't physically harmed. Yes, he was assaulted, but he wasn't physically harmed, and he wasn't in immediate danger. So him pulling the pepper spray was... God, what's the term? There's a term for when you use greater force than what's been used against you in response to an altercation, which is what he did. Basically, he brought a gun to a knife fight. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been attacked, but he brought a gun to a knife fight, basically. Somebody assaulted him, and we don't know who that is right now. It's on the VOD. But other people got injured based on his overreaction to the assault. Well, is it self-defense? If somebody's aiming for your head and you pepper spray them, that's self-defense. Now, let's say if somebody smacked my phone, my hat, or yanked or ripped my bag off me, they're not trying to injure me. They're not, they're not going for my head. If they're after my property, that's a different story. And I don't think you can use self-defense in cases like that. Especially not the level of self-defense that he used. Good point. He can say that he felt threatened and that his life was in danger. But again, the judge is going to weigh the specifics of the situation, and ultimately it's going to come down to, was pepper spray an appropriate defensive mechanism based off of someone swatting a phone out of his hand? And I do not think, and yes, I'll have to watch the clip, but based off paper, what I've been told and what it sounds like in my head, if we just base it off of he got his phone smacked out of his hand and his response was to pepper spray an individual, which in turn, due to his negligence, because he was not skillful enough to use that pepper spray, injured 4 other people, a judge is not going to buy that, oh, well, you were just defending yourself. No judge is going to buy that. that may be the case. He may have been threatened recently. And a judge is probably going to say, like, yo, if you feel threatened by going out in public and videotaping, maybe you shouldn't video. I'm not saying that, but a judge might say that. A judge really might say some shit like that. The guy said, get that camera out of my face, and SGC said the camera is on my face, and it's probably got manhandled. I'm not denying that. In no way am I denying, that he was assaulted. A judge is going to ask if he was injured. Or if he was in an immediate risk or danger of being injured. And based off of what you just told me, if someone said, get that camera out of my face, and they swatted at the camera, they didn't swat at his head or go to attack him. They swatted at his property. I'll keep saying, like, I don't think that raises to the level to use chemical weapons and pepper spray to defend yourself in that particular situation. You just donated? Thank you. Whatever amount it was, thank you. I'm sorry it didn't show up. It's probably fucked up, but I hope it shows up. But since it didn't, I'm still saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Donated flight handle hamper, Brandon. I appreciate it, man. Real talk. I really appreciate it. Bow tie Andy? I've never worn a bow tie. All right, guys, it's 5 o'clock, man. I gotta go. I really gotta go. Like, I would love to stay up with you guys debating the legalese of Jim Carrey's assault. But yeah, I can't right now. I got sleep. So, good night, everyone. Appreciate it. I'm really going away now. Joel Security didn't, but sure about the others. I'll look at the clip. I'll check that later. Oh, they will definitely. Oh, the other parties? Well, if they got treated by EMTs, there's going to be a bill. So they will. Oh, I mean, he fucked himself tonight. You're making it worse. Get away from me. Oh, I'm an asshole. All right, good night, guys. Peace out. G's up, hoes down. I'm out.